Yes.
Yeah, you can. I'm live now, so now you should be able to share it.
All right, go ahead.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
We had to pull an audible.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back. If you were over on the Bitter Betty podcast, thanks for jumping back over here.
Okay.
Sorry about that. We just can't use Ninja when we do something like this.
Has that been
Nope.
giving y'all problems before? Has it? You think it's from the Ninja app? Then?
Yeah, it's got to be.
It's gotta be. Because even Riverside, we didn't have that problem with, really.
No,
It's
not
just-
too bad.
The only thing with Riverside, it was hard to adjust it in OBS to stream.
Paige Star in the house.
What up,
Hey,
Paige?
Paige.
Celebrity.
Yeah.
Well, we finally got it straightened out. Let's go album review live right now.
Let's
on Lacey's
go.
Page with the Bitter Betties. Check it out right here. That's my advertisement voice, I guess.
No,
I
go.
love
I like it.
I love
It's
it.
important.
What's going on, y'all? Let's go.
Yes.
Let's have some fun.
All right.
Yeah, now that everybody can be seen and
Yeah.
heard and no one's freezing. It's perfect.
Oh, man. I'm dead. Okay.
Hey, maybe
It
y'all
all
did
worked
figure
out,
out,
man.
though. It's a good thing, though. Maybe y'all did figure out today through process of elimination that it is that app. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Scientific experiment.
Yep. See, there was a hypothesis. There was all kind of variables, and now we got an outcome.
Yeah, because also too, like if you're ever on anybody else's page and you have trouble, you could be like, do you use Ninja?
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Well, we're gonna have
definitely
to.
Ninja.
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to invest in it for Bitter Betty podcast. So it's
Yes, ma'am.
just gonna have to happen.
Yes,
Uh,
ma'am.
Hey,
Garbled
appreciate
vocation
it.
said.
Garbled vocation. Thank you. So then if like they're trying to go live and I'm like, are you using Ninja? Then I can be like, Ninja, please. That was a bad joke.
Yeah, it's fine. We were picking up what you were laying down. It's cool.
For sure. All right. Well, now that we have everything situated and we're here, is there anything we should know about this album before we get into it?
Not really. Somebody asked me the other night, what was my concept for writing this album? Like, what concept did I use? I don't ever do that. I don't ever approach an album like this is going to be a concept album about I'm going to have a theme. I just write different songs to different, tracks, whatever feel the track, may present to me. What's up, Triple T? What's up, dog? And
Hey, Tim.
Hi,
I
Tim.
just go with that, man. And when I feel like I get a good collection of music, I like to give, I guess I kind of do have a concept in the fact that I like to give people different feels throughout the album. I don't want
Mhm.
an album. I guess in the 90s, it was kind of like that with hip hop to me. You got an album, you got like a storytelling track, you got some excited stuff, you got some lyrical stuff. You might have some certain concept songs. So I guess my concept is there's not going to be one concept,
Yeah. I'm here for it.
I love it.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't like to listen to the same thing on repeat. Like, you know what I mean? I like variety. I like the fact that there's singing and rapping and like some of it is humorous and some of it is really deep and stuff. Like I like that adventure, right? Because
Thank
I'm
you.
ADHD. So an
Okay.
album that like that kind of represents me in essence, I guess, because I'm all of those things in one. So
Mhm. I think we all
I'm
are a
here
little
for it.
bit.
yeah,
Yeah. For sure.
definitely. I was in the famous words of another rapper, I'm not crazy but similar.
Right.
Yeah.
There's very few phrases that actually sum me up pretty well. That's one of them. That's pretty good. So
I've seen y'all's lives. Y'all all a little nutty. That's cool though. I like that.
Just a little bit.
A little touch.
I got some shoes in my closet. You know what I'm
I'm an
saying?
angel.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm
Mel's
a
an
delicate,
angel.
sensitive flower.
Mhm.
And I'm a peach.
I'm always
Peach.
overly nice. And I never argue with people in the comment section ever.
Right. I've seen
Um,
that you have not argued one time. I've seen
Never.
that. And that's
I-
good. Well, I do
Yeah.
too. And I'm actually I didn't realize this about myself, but I'm actually enjoying trolling back against these trolls. Like a lot of them, I don't feel like they're qualified to have like a battle with people. They're not good. They're not.
No, they sound dumb.
Yeah, they're
It's
terrible.
true.
It's like, this is your best trolls? I mean, what was I worried about with you guys attacking my page or something? This is nothing.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm saying. It's sometimes
Hi,
now it's
Domo.
funny. It's funny to me. Like, what up, Domo?
Domo, how are you?
What up, Domo? Cocaine.
Oh, and I forgot. It's Damo. I think
It's
I got
Damo.
corrected on that. Yeah, it's Damo. Like,
Dominique.
yeah. Okay, Damo.
Yeah, Damo.
Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry, bro.
Like Dominique. You
Yeah.
can't do the windmill like the real Dominique, though, bro.
I.
I'm trying to read the comments too.
Pretty accurate. Maybe not argue, but I've seen Lacey put people in there. I think should place more than once. You know,
Yeah.
like I have moments.
Lacey does pretty good about factually checking people. She's like, no, this is the reason this went on and this, so shut your ass up.
Yeah. Kill him with
Unlike
facts.
Mel. Mel, if you're being petty, she's like, okay, hold on. I got your petty.
Oh,
I put my
yeah.
petty
Your
pants
petty.
on. I put my petty pants on.
I got your petty.
So she on the
And
bitter
sometimes
petty.
We've thought about that
Oh,
one
yeah, I
too.
can't play ball.
Yeah. Yeah. Most of the time I don't. I try to, like, you know, a comment really has to be, and then I'm like, really? But half the time, like when we had a special someone leave a nasty comment, I decided to address it more vocally on camera.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. But anyway.
He's giving off small eggplant energy.
Well, Simple Man's already dissed him pretty good. We're good.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's took care of. My job here is done.
Well, there's definitely, you know, because
check.
I've like all the songs I've listened to so far on my playlist, and so now that I've like been able to hear the diss a few more times, like quite a few more times, I'm like, oh, I got questions. I need more information.
We can talk about that too. Yeah, we can cover that.
Yeah. Before we get into the first song, I don't know if you wanted to answer Garbled. He said, hey, how do you write your songs?
Different ways. I mean, that's going to sound like a cheap way of answering, but honestly, sometimes, like Sacrifice, the one I released recently, I wrote that song pretty fast. And I'm not trying to be like it's not a boastful thing. It's just like when it's real and you draw from real life experiences, sometimes it comes out quick. And I mean, the first verse I wrote, it was almost like I was just, you know what I mean? Just writing it as I barely had to really put the thoughts together. Sometimes tracks speak to you like that. Other ones, when I'm trying to really do some lyrical, acrobatic stuff, sometimes you get caught up in a verse and you stop. It just depends. Honestly, it's on the inspiration I have at the moment, really. Because sometimes it can go really fast. Sometimes it's a process. Sometimes if I'm writing like a concept of a song, you really got to put thought into that. So it's a slower process. But I know that's not really a great answer, but it is. It really varies.
Well, I'll expand on that. So, like, is it easier, would you say, to write once you are like, if you already have a beat, is it easier to write on that beat, or is it easier to kind of come up with lyrics first and then fit the lyrics into a beat?
I used to write a lot of hooks and verses without anything having to beat in my head. And back when I worked with a couple producers that could really just get it right out and make something, that was an awesome way to work. But now I don't really, you know, I do a lot of my recording right here at home. So I like to go find the track I like first and then fit what I'm going to do to it. That's how all these were written, and that's how all my past couple albums have been. But I am a big fan of being in the studio with a producer, a good producer that you can bounce ideas off of them, and then you start building melodies. Then they make the melodies better with the instruments they use. Like Wes Nile, I'll give him a shout out. Recently, he got on our ass because me and Target did a bunch of interviews and didn't mention him at all. So, Wes, here's your mention. Here's your mention. One mention. That's it. But
shout out Wes.
Wes works with Bravo, Gator, and Savannah. He's down there at Mako Music. Okay. And
Okay.
Wes, and Target were on the road for a little while together. And me and Wes were in a group called Psychobilly Cadillac before that. And working with him, he is by far one of probably the best. I'll call him the best. I'll give you that too, Wes. The best producer to work with from the ground up in the studio. Very creative guy. Terrible on the eyes and super egomaniac, but he's a great dude. I had to take a shot at him there.
I love it. Just throwing a little shade. That's all.
Right.
In love. It's all in love, though.
Oh yeah, always. He knows that.
It's a-
You know that, big boy. You know
He's over here like.
that.
I love it. Shout out Wes. Yeah,
Mhm.
I've always been fascinated with just the music process about like figuring out like where to switch the flow and how you develop all of that. I like the whole process is very interesting to me. So I like hearing about all that stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I love it.
All
I
right.
love writing. I've written, I fell in love with writing rhymes when I was little, listening to Dr. Seuss books when I was, you know what I mean? Like that's the first thing I heard that I can remember where I was like, I love this. And then, actually I'm prior to that I had seen the Beastie Boys, and that's what kind of one of the one of the babysitters had a brother that let me watch the Beastie Boys and listen to the License to Ill album. And I remember just thinking, what is this? And then I just fell in love with rhyme, and then was the Dr. Seuss stuff and all that. And I've always loved putting words together, word play, and writing a bunch of crazy stuff.
Yeah. That's I love it. I'm since I've been doing this channel, since we've been doing it together, we've been exploring like different styles of music, but it's been fun to like really understand rap a little bit more because I feel like it's probably the most like the hardest, most like intricate form of writing that
It
there
is.
is.
I was talking to somebody about that the other day. You could take and I don't mean this in a bad way at all, because I love a lot of music. I love country music too. But you could take, like, let's say Chris Stapleton's Tennessee whiskey. You write that on a piece of paper, it's probably going to take up about that much room, maybe 3/4 of the sheet with everything. But if you write out, let's say, Tupac's Ambitions of a Rider, you're going to have like 2 pages worth of material there. It's like it really is like a poet's lane. You know what I mean? Like if you like writing and you like rhyming, I mean, rap is what you want to go at. You know what I mean? And I can't sing, so what options do I have?
Yeah, that's like me. I love to write, but I can't sing.
Yeah.
So
me and
let
Lacey
me
do a
ask
lot
you
of
a
writing.
question. I have a question.
All right, what's up?
So you said you can't sing, right?
Mm.
If you wanted a female artist to sing, who would it be? Like on a hook.
Anyone out there now?
Anyone.
The first one that pops into my mind is Adele. Now I tell you what, if we had the choice, if it was living or dead, then I would say Janis Joplin.
Oh,
yeah.
I want Janis Joplin singing on a track. She was
amazing,
talented.
yes.
Fire.
And then you got there's a lot of good singers out there, man. I think Rihanna's got an amazing voice. She's awesome. There's a lot to pick from.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mel,
you got any questions? Oh yeah. Yo,
What's
you
up?
had me with Adele.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll some Adele.
Adele's incredible. I'm trying to think of any other ones that I like. Funky sounding voices too. Like I like, Timberland, when he was working with Nelly Furtado, I thought she had some awesome stuff too. I liked Natasha Bedingfield. I liked her voice a lot too. There's been a lot of them through the years I like. Lady Gaga's got a hell of a voice too, really.
Yo, she really does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I used to really like her like back in the day. I was really big into Gaga. I really liked her. I was always a big Amy Winehouse fan too. So
she was good.
I liked her, the sound. Her voice was so different. Like that I just loved her. I'm very big on like how something sounds to me. So you could be the best rapper in the world, right? But if I don't like your voice, if I don't like the way you sound, like I
Right.
instantly like
Yep.
shut down. You
I
know,
think
and it
that's what a
doesn't take
lot of
away from
people.
it doesn't take away from talent. It's just like it's just not something.
I saw
So
Domo said, Caitlin Curtis, she is
Yeah.
incredible. I hope that she
I love her.
ends up getting
She's
her
so good.
getting elevated in her career because she definitely deserves it. She seems like a really good person. I've never I hadn't had the privilege of meeting her or whatever, but I see her the videos she posts with her son and all that. She seems like a really good person. Oh yeah, Corey Spires too. She's gonna kick me. Corey's got an amazing voice too. She's fantastic singer. Corey's very underrated.
Yeah, we actually haven't heard her yet. I've been waiting because
Oh, you need to
I
look.
want to do reactions.
Y'all need to do a reaction to her song with Dirty, Whiskey Lips. If you haven't heard that, don't look it up. Do a straight reaction to that blindly because everything about that song's good.
I'm
All right,
writing it down
word.
right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I'm here for it. Like I even have her on a list somewhere of some songs that like I want to react to.
She sang the hook with me on my song for my daughter, the Follow Your Heart, that's on my album before. I don't remember what album it's on. I got a video
Okay.
for it on my channel though.
Oh, well, good.
Okay.
Write that one down too.
What was it? Sorry.
That's gonna have us in our feels for sure.
Follow
Yeah,
Your
her
Heart.
daughter.
Yeah, that's probably the sweetest song I've ever made. You know, man, girl dad, being a girl dad, it brings it out. Like, you know, I didn't know you think you know how to love and all that till you have children and of your own and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said checking account. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Did y'all see checking accounts yet?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, you gotta
It's
watch some of these.
Is Follow Your
Oh,
Heart
I
your
know.
song?
Follow Your Heart's my song,
Yeah.
and Checking Account's my song. Checking Account's got Jeff McCool, Moccasin Creek on it, and Crowney, and Dirty, and Corey, and me.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yep.
Woo-hoo. Regina said, "When is your new album dropping on iTunes?"
I think it should be there. I don't know. Sometimes they delay it. It like comes out and then it takes a day or two to get there. So if it's not there, it'll be there in a day or two.
Awesome. Yeah, y'all need to go buy the album. That's how if you can spare it, go buy it because that's how we support. It's importante. That's Spanish for important.
There you go.
Chop.
Yeah. We'll wait.
Get 'em,
Go
Carol,
do it right
get
now.
'em.
No.
Oh, well, I'm ready to start at least the first one.
Oh yeah. Okay, so the first one is called Vision.
You want me to set it up or you want to just go with
Yeah.
it?
I think you should intro it.
Basically, this one is see, I like to get into doing some of these bizarre, like almost storytelling, funny kind of raps. And this beat, when I heard it, it reminded me, for some reason, of the Beat Nuts. There's some producers out of New York that were popular in the '90s, and it kind of sounded like some of their stuff. And I don't know, I just kind of went and wrote some wild stuff. But a little bit of it is about my hip hop influence and my upbringing, and some. You'll see. I don't want to. I kind of even said at the beginning that I didn't have a plan for it. I just wrote. So.
All right. Well, let's get into it.
So about this, I didn't really have a. So about this, I didn't really have a plan for this track. I just kind of wrote some shit. Some of it's about my life, but some of it's kind of fucking weird. But what do you expect from me, though? Hey, all it takes is a spark like Jordan. And not a fire stoke. To start way back in gym class, I could never climb the rope. I thought, is this a metaphor for how my life goes? Will I grow? Is there some heights I'll never reach unless I learn to fly, though? Then the devil made an appearance. The fear was searing. Thank God my math teacher taught us all the Pythagorean theorem. When I get out in the real world, I don't have a clue what I'm gonna do. But I better keep making 90s like the hypotenuse. Got it, dude, is that all there really is? Is this all we're really taught? So then rap music became the only thing that I really bought. My schoolwork tanked, but hip-hop filled the emptiness that's in me. I brought home a couple F's, I guess my mom blamed it on Eazy-E, but I was more than just a fan. Parents just don't understand. I miss the good bars, Mom. I'm about to make 100 grand. Son of Sam I am, I'm a killer rhymer. Dr. Seuss gave me all the tools I need. I'm Mr. Hyde inside this booth, just let me loose. I'm not gonna listen, the world is full, we all in competition. I'll be damned if I'm accepting second best as my position. Whatever I'm missing, please forgive me, little minions. I'm not avoiding contact, I'm just working on my vision. You gotta ride.
Dude, I love that. Oh my God. You took me back with the Pythagorean theorem, though. Why is that one of the only things I remember for funking?
I don't know, man. Like, I remember taking those math courses and my buddies being like, we're never going to use this. And I was like, yeah, I don't think we are either, man. Let's just get through it. And then, you never even see that shit again in life.
No, but I still remember that.
Yeah. And then a squared plus b squared. Is that it? A squared plus b squared equals c squared or something like that?
Or it's like
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. I love that though. And I love the son of Sam I am. That was.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Little Dr. Seuss in there.
Yeah, I did. That's funny. I just talked about Dr. Seuss and then it's in the rap.
Yeah.
I'm thinking your vocals in it though. Like you got her.
Oh yeah, you got a great rapping voice.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
It took a while to it is true what they say. After you put in time in the mic recording yourself, you start finding how you sound good on tracks and you start what they call finding your voice. And I guess it's taken me forever, but I guess maybe I've gotten there in the past few years,
No, I 100% agree with that. Because it's unique too. I know when I hear your voice, I know it's you. You know what I mean? It's it doesn't sound like other people, and I think that's super important. Because then other people who sound like other people just blend into the crowd.
Right.
So
appreciate it.
All right. We're gonna get back into it.
Minions, I'm not avoiding contact, I'm just working on my vision. You gotta ride it out. All these life cycles went from BMX to buying DMX, and that was my cycle. Before that, I liked vinyls, and my grandma slapped me down, cause I broke her needles trying to make that record scratching sound. Ruined some gospel albums when she found them, I saw it in her face. I was Grandmaster Flash and Elvis singing Amazing Grace. She said reality is not a game, like the Amazing Race, but in my...
Did you say pause?
No, I laughed.
Oh, you laughed?
Yeah, I also was still my mind's still stuck on the whole BMX to DMX and then the word cycle right after it.
I was
like, hold up.
She got it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Because my son was into the BMX. I like DMX, and then so it just kind of it just stuck out to me. That's all.
That's awesome. Thank you.
I love it. I used to bump some DMX.
Yeah. Slap me down, cause I broke her needles trying to make that record scratching sound. Ruined some gospel albums when she found them, I saw it in her face. I was Grandmaster Flash and Elvis singing Amazing Grace. She said reality is not a game, like the Amazing Race, but in my mind it was halftime buzzer beater. It was make or break. Then came the wake and bakes, knocking on desktops, making 808s, freestyling over the hottest label single instrumental tapes. I told my friends I'm gonna be a great, allow me to demonstrate. Went and paid for studio time, but now nobody want my demo tape. Am I just arrogant and pompous? Cause I promise I'ma make it, even if it takes an act of Congress. From that moment I began to polish skills until the artist in me feels that I've humbly completed all I can accomplish, to be honest. I'm not gonna listen, the world is full, we all in competition. I'll be damned if I'm accepting second best as my position. Whatever I'm missing, please forgive me, little minions. I'm not avoiding contact, I'm just working on my vision.
Was that you by yourself right there?
It was, yep.
You layered yourself?
Layered it? Yeah, okay.
Yep. I do it, but man, some of the stuff I do in here that never sees the light of day is crazy. Until the past, I'll say 5 years ago, I finally started cutting myself loose on the mic and trying some different crazy sounding ad libs and stuff. You'd be surprised the things you can make sound really good when you mix them right,
Oh, 100%. And I love interesting ad libs are always fun to me. It's the special spice in a song, I feel like. Mm-hmm. It can just create such cool moods and just I don't know. Right. I love a good ad lib.
Ad libs, see, and that's the thing. I have to be careful because I'll do a lot of them. And so I don't really feel like on this track I did enough of them. Like I heard one, and it's weird because you always think you need to perfect things better. But like on that first verse, when I say, "Then the devil made an appearance," I wanted to do an ad lib where I went, "Ha ha!" Like ha ha, like the devil popped up, and I never went back in and did all that. I had a couple more I heard throughout there, like little sound effect stuff, kind of like I don't know, more like some Slim Shady type of stuff. But I never went back in and did it. But I don't know. Maybe they don't need it because sometimes I overdo shit. So
I don't know. I'm here for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
I would have thought that shit was funnier than shit. I would have been like, oh, that I like shit like that though. So like I know some people don't like a whole lot, but I do. I think the shit is hilarious. So
Okay,
I
I
would have
need
thought
to
it was
do
great.
more. I'll do more
Oh.
next time. Garble Vocation, thank you very much. That's love. I appreciate that. Very much.
I think there was. Did you do some ad libs on Hard Target's diss to Ryan on the blasphemy?
I did not do that. He did all those. Did I do any on that?
Well, you were doing it in the video
No,
though, because I
was
noticed
just
it later.
The bar, because
I was.
yeah, he put all those in. I think we have done songs in the past where we did each other's ad libs. I wish we would get into more of that. I like doing that shit.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just saying it was cracking me up in the video because I think I was watching somebody maybe react to it or something, and I just noticed it when I didn't notice it before, and it was cracking me up, and I liked it. But so I
think me and Target really have not even, and this is going to sound crazy because we worked together this long, but I don't think we've even really cracked the tip of the iceberg on what we're able to do vocally together. Like if we sang hooks together sometimes and did like I just said, like me do some ad lib stacks on some of his vocals in his verse, him do some in mine, I think we would. The problem with me and him is distance. Honestly, we don't live right by each other. He's like 4.5 hours away, and that's not a terrible long distance. But you know what I'm saying? I have a life. He has a life. It's hard to link all that up and do everything we want to do.
Yeah, that's about me and Mel. We're about 4 hours and 20 minutes or so away. And then Carol's in Ohio. She's forever and a day away. But
yeah, in March though, I'm leaving on a jet plane.
Yeah, that's a
Oh yeah, you're heading over there to Texas, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna cause hell.
Raise some hell.
We're gonna raise hell.
Y'all gonna be doing some podcasting over there then, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then in
100%.
June, I'm gonna fly to Ohio, and we're gonna drive to West Virginia to the Redneck Rave. Me and Carol. So
we might be at that one. I think that me and Target are doing one of those pretty soon. I gotta hit Justin up, but we might be performing at that one.
Yeah, y'all have to because now
make
we're
it that
going,
one.
So now y'all
make
have
it
to
that
go.
one.
Has to be that one.
When is that in March?
June.
Yo,
June. Yeah, okay.
19th through the 21st or something like that.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be on that one. I have to talk to Justin.
Yeah. That has to happen
fun.
for sure, because that would be so much fun.
Shout out to Justin Time too for deciding everybody's diss tracks suck, and I'm gonna do some comedy stuff in a grocery store and slaughter everybody. God,
that shit was so funny though.
Pull that off,
that
man.
Shit was hilarious.
I'm gonna go put on this button up right now, and I'm gonna say a bunch of gibberish, and I'm gonna murder all your faces. What up?
Domo.
Is it now?
Thanks,
you got me
Domo.
worried about saying Domo. Is Domo?
Domo.
What up, Domo?
Yeah, everybody over
Thank
here puzzle piecing your name.
I mean, I try.
I'm just gonna call him DF.
There you go.
I talk to him nearly every day, so like in voice chat, so like
Dungeon
I've kind of
family.
learned it, but
I try and be considerate, just. But I just remember, I think it was either Mel or Manders who said that. I can't remember.
What was it?
But I was like, said that it was Damo and not Domo. Whatever I was saying before.
Hey, it could have been.
Hey, Robin, hit me up on IG, Instagram, or on Facebook, like DM, and then I'll have some information if you want to do that. Okay.
Sounds good.
Sorry, I was just answering.
I'm just joking. I'm joking. I want to be like in on the secret.
You're welcome to come.
What information?
Yeah,
is
you're very
Carol?
welcome to be there.
You're welcome to come. You
Yeah,
want to
y'all
come on down to Texas?
Pack up the family.
Just
Pack
hit,
up the family.
hit me up
Oh,
on.
I got you.
Hit
That's
me up
what
on
it is,
IG or Facebook.
Last
Yeah.
time I went through Texas, we broke down in an RV right outside of Houston in that 6-lane traffic of hell down there. It was
Ooh.
insane.
Gross.
That was
Which
me
side
and
of
Target.
Houston? Was it
Me and-
going? Was it more toward the Louisiana side or
We
the
were
other side?
going west out of Houston, and I think it was, I don't know what interstate that is.
10?
I think it was 10. Maybe it was just I-10.
Probably
yeah.
I-10. Depends on where you're going.
I was driving an RV that I've never hardly driven RVs, and the radiator busted. And
Sounds like you were closer toward my area because I live outside of Houston, like
Oh, really?
2
Yeah.
Yeah.
hours outside.
well, we had to get the biggest tow truck I've ever seen to tow that thing back, but we still made the show that night. That's when we were touring with the Lax in 2016, I think.
Oh wow. Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Oh.
All right, what's up next?
All right.
I don't
we got
know, what
Little
is this?
Green Army Men.
Oh yeah, this one's kind of like a, when you're a kid, and I played with a bunch of little green army men growing up. You're just worried about getting in your yard and playing with toys and things like that. You're not thinking about your parents and how much work and sacrifice they're having to make just so you have that freedom and that free time. And it's kind of like, I kind of wrote it as a metaphor to where later on in life, those green army men, all they're worrying about doing is getting in the dirt with the kids. So later on, it's kind of like you become those green army men. You're getting up and going to work like that every day to provide them with time just to play. You know what I mean? You kind of just become another number in the big social workforce, whatever you want to call this we're in.
Right.
Okay.
That's
It's not
so true.
It's not kind of depressing. It's just kind of reflective, though. You know what I mean? Like when I was little, I didn't realize what my dad and mom were doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of writing it from that perspective that now I'm doing it, and I see what y'all are having to go through.
I think we all come to that realization at some point, like when we get older, and whether you have kids or just you realize like how tough, like, or how hard it is for an adult, and then all the stuff they were doing when you were just like, well, for me specifically, bitching about stuff that didn't matter, and they're breaking their back just to make sure I had the stuff that I'm complaining about. Just it puts life in perspective for sure.
100%. Yep.
All right, well, let's get into it.
30.
The saga continues. It's so hard to maintain focus, there's a lot to get into. I'm just trying to stop my descent to a new low, cause every day's a new show. These characters and actors create distractions, and they backing up all my new growth. We stretch ourselves to the breaking point just to live fruitful, conduct ourselves for others' approval. If we all truthful, it's so unfulfilling, never gain a satisfaction. I just keep moving forward, Lord, don't let me lose this traction. You were giving me strength to press on every day, guys, so I write these simple songs. But I don't quit my day job, I'm a provider, and I'm blessed to be one, so I keep my complaining low. And when that alarm rings, I go, yes, Lord. I miss those little green army men. That's all it took to make me smile back then. These sacrifices wasn't on my radar in my backyard. Now I'm those little green army men, waking up to get it out the dirt again. Whatever keeps the smiles on their face, God, day by day job. Yeah, all these questions, they
Aw, dude, that's got me in my feels a bit.
Yeah, me too.
Damn.
Made me think
Well, it's
about
like-
my brothers and I growing up. We used to play with the little green army men in the backyard.
Oh yeah.
Just
Oh
make-
yeah.
Or like a simpler time, right? Like when you're like,
Yeah.
that's exactly
Well,
like,
it's just-
yeah.
it like something so simple that made you so happy at the time. You know what I mean? Like for me, it was like I had like a boombox radio, and I would listen to the radio and like make mixtapes like on a cassette tape, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And I would literally just be on the floor in my room, just like, you know,
Me
doing
too.
whatever and like recording songs and making these mixtapes. And it was like, or I'd talk to my friends on the phone for like, you know, 6 hours till 4:00 in the morning or whatever. Like just those times, you know, like for me, like I wasn't playing with little green army men, but
Or
like
sitting
I remember
there
back to
on
those
the
times that
on the phone with the radio, you know, trying to get into that number 9 caller.
Yeah,
yeah.
we did that a lot too. Calling and trying to record it right off the radio onto a cassette or
Yep.
something. Yep. But yeah, the point of that is, yeah, when you're doing that stuff, you're not thinking about mom and dad's in the other room trying to go to sleep or get up for work and all that, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I used to go to the skating rink every weekend, like, and you
bandit.
know, it would go till 11:00 at night. And so I didn't realize it, but like my parents, after, you know, like they would work on Saturdays because they had a salon. They would be to work early and be working and have to stay up so late to come get me. And they never once complained, mainly because I was gone for 4 hours. So I think it was kind of a trade-off. But like,
Right.
you know, I just like, I'm living my best life out there and they're just staying awake just to come pick me up, even though they want to go to bed and stuff. So it's just like all those little things that like a song like this puts in perspective for me. It reminds me of like, damn,
Yeah,
Yep.
I was
don't make
banned
me
from
ruin my eye makeup and shit.
I was banned from the skating rink when I was little, when I was younger.
Oh, that was my thing. I went
Oh,
there
the skating
forever.
ring was the what do they call them? Tweenagers. That was the tweenager like trap house, boy. All kind of stuff was
Yeah,
going
it
on at the skating rink. You'd be running in
All-night
the bathroom, smoking a cigarette. Some kid have a joint in there.
Oh my
All kind of
gosh.
stuff going on.
No, that was my school bathroom.
Yeah.
Yep. Hang on just a second. I'll be right back. My daughter's
Oh.
screaming in the bathroom.
Appreciate it,
Uh-oh.
Momo.
That's never good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Appreciate
For
it,
a
DF. That's why I'm gonna go DF, dog. That way I can't pronounce it wrong. I know how to pronounce some letters, bro.
You're right. He's
feel
just
that.
DF. That's how I feel about I always say gator instead of, because I could always want to mess up the Bravo. Like is it Bravo?
Bravo.
How do you- Bravo.
Yeah, Bravo. Yeah.
Bravo. I for whatever reason my tongue doesn't want to do all that. I'm like, it's just gator. Just gator.
Yeah.
We're done with it.
Well, I want to say
Gator.
Bravo, like with a D instead of a
Yeah.
B.
I've done that too.
She okay?
Yeah, she just was screaming for her dad because her dad's supposed to wash her hair for her.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
Sounds
autistic.
like-
She's
That
not like
sounds like my life.
she's still learning because she's still she's autistic and her motor skills aren't up to par. So, but we're
Okay.
teaching her.
Yep.
All right.
Get out the dirt again. Whatever keeps the smiles on their face, God, day by day job. Yeah, all these questions, they aren't for me to figure out. My purpose just seems so much bigger now. I don't make excuses, I know what's at stake. I know my place and I know I give it all it takes. They ain't gonna make no statues out of me, and that's fine. Long as my children can look back and realize that the time they have for bike riding, or maybe for some trampoline jumping, came from dad's hard work, and that's what made the work mean something. Their story becomes mine. The playtime that's earned gets passed down through generations when it becomes their turn. We all those little green army men and women now, fighting our own personal wars to make our family proud every day. I miss those little green army men. That's all it took to make me smile back then. These sacrifices wasn't on my radar in my backyard. Now I'm those little green army men, waking up to get it out the dirt again. Whatever keeps the smiles on their face, God, day by day job. I miss those little green army men. That's all it took to make me smile back then. These sacrifices wasn't on my radar in my backyard. Now I'm those little green army men, waking up to get it out the dirt again. Whatever keeps the smiles
I really like that one.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
A lot. And there is something very unique about your voice. And
Mhm.
I don't know what it was. I really, really, really appreciated it in that song a lot. Because it's like this, like you're trying to do like the more like tender side, right? Because it's a little bit slower, right? It's
Mhm.
like a real fast song. But it sounded really good. And I really liked that. And then, I kept thinking to myself about I don't miss the little green marmy men. My son had those suckers and they hurt like a bitch if you step
Yeah.
on them.
Yeah, like Legos, right?
Yes. Oh, hated those things. But
He said that. Thomas said, "Being an adult is a trap, man. You ain't lying."
Right?
It is.
right?
Yeah, don't
Oh,
believe
you're
it.
so right.
We're all kids still. Don't believe it. We're not adults. We're kids.
Mhm.
The stimulation.
Oh my gosh, for real.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited because Timothy is next, and I really fucking love this song.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, man, I love
This
this
song's a
track.
banger.
This track is one of my favorite ones. Me and Target's done in a while. I like tracks when you can just cut loose and rap and
Mhm.
just not worry about writing with a message, just kind of talking shit. I mean, that's gonna sound bad, but it's true, man. I love that stuff. I love just getting on there and just being a rapper, I guess you would say,
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh,
No, I love
I'm
the shit
ready.
talk.
Because she's been talking about this one and said that we needed to
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's
right. You haven't
good.
heard it yet.
No,
I haven't either.
ma'am.
I
I've
just
been
got
waiting.
so excited.
Me and
Let's
Carol have
go.
been patiently waiting.
I've been waiting because I didn't know. Remember, I was like, I don't know what songs on the album, what's not, what's what. I'm just going to stay away from his site till we do it because I was like, I'm going to click on something or do something and I'm going to fuck it up. And I am very much a raw reaction like type of person. So like, I'm like, I cannot. So sometimes it's torture, like waiting to
Oh,
Good.
I'm so freaking excited.
One of the best verses of Hard All Years in his duffel bag. Hey, I appreciate it, dog. Thank you, bro, for real.
Oh yeah. This song is
Chef's
so good.
kiss.
It is. I love a good shit talk, and it's just like everybody, like, I don't know. I struggled with confidence for a really, 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 really long time. And like this song just represents kind of like the attitude I've kind of adopted in a sense. Like, well, and I don't, we'll talk about the lyrics afterwards because they haven't heard it yet. But I'm just saying, this song just makes me like be like, ha, ha.
Yeah. Good. It should feel that way. Good. Yeah.
So, yeah, I can't say it, so I'll act it out. It's charades.
All right.
Welcome to the show.
All right.
All right. Now that I've hyped it up, we're gonna get into it.
Hit him with full force, like a fullback plus a pull guard. Talking all that bull meat, the bull sharks, that water getting deep. I know it's feeling cold around your feet. Ain't nobody here to give you no relief. Bitch, the monster gotta eat. Nothing personal, it's strictly business. Must be dizzy, poke the grizzly with a stick and bear witness. Don't you dare get us paired with two little scared bitches. We don't share the same perspective up here, the air different. I be walking where the giants walk. I want my name come out your mouth every time you talk. Even if the hate is out, Earl the gold man of God. I hit your doghouse with a cannonball. Dropping Advil on your Adderall. We crushing everything we touching. End of discussion, taking L with that mumbling out that door that you come in. That's how they go from saying something to saying nothing. Ring the bell, we head hunting, death coming, motherfucker. I am here upstairs.
Okay, hold on.
Baby, that's a given, but
Can you rewind it? Because sometimes it takes me twice to like
Oh yeah, no,
look
100%.
it up.
Yeah.
Because he was
Yeah.
going a little faster.
Look at
like,
that face.
this
Look at that face. That looks like I'm taking a number 2 right there.
time. Big old deuce. Okay.
hit him with full force, like a fullback plus a pull guard. Talking all that bull meat, the bull sharks, that water getting deep. I know it's feeling cold around your feet. Ain't nobody here to give you no relief. Bitch, the monster gotta eat. Nothing personal, it's strictly business. Must be dizzy, poke the grizzly with a stick and bear witness. Don't you dare get us paired with two little scared bitches. We don't share the same perspective up here, the air different. I be walking where the giants walk. I want my name come out your mouth every time you talk. Even if the hate is out, Earl the gold man of God. I hit your coming, motherfucker. I am here upstairs, baby. That's
Okay.
a given, but I handle my business. I'ma get it how I'm living. I don't need your help or your medical prescriptions. Step back and watch me work. They gon' love me after this one. I am greetings. Sorry to disturb you while you eating, but that plate looks good, and I know looks can be deceiving. Enough to go around, and I won't bite the hand that's feeding, but we starving in this bitch, and that's a good enough reason.
Okay.
You never match my energy. You are nowhere in my proximity. The guy knew I was different on delivery. Mama probably should have named me Timothy. Bitch, I'm a paranoid sociopath, freebase and tannerite. Timothy.
She said,
Before
time out,
Target-
time out, time
Before
out.
Target even gets going. Rewind that again, because I love like that. Rewind it.
You like the
We'll go
demon
back.
All the way,
voice.
or
Yeah,
Just the hook.
Just the chorus, the hook.
yeah, the chord. Yeah,
The
yeah,
hook?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me that. Yeah.
Yep, that's perfect.
Prescription, step back and watch me work.
That's good.
But I handle my
love it.
business.
Yeah.
I'ma
most
get it
replayed
how I'm
too.
living. I don't need your help or your medical prescription. Step back and watch me work. They gon' love me after this one. I am greetings. Sorry to disturb you while you eating, but that plate looks good, and I know looks can be deceiving. Enough to go around, and I won't bite the hand that's feeding, but we starving in this bitch, and that's a good enough reason. You can never match my energy. You
I love that.
in my proximity. The guy knew I
I love that so much.
I'm a paranoid sociopath, freebase and tannerite. Timothy McVeigh bombing Mennonites. I'm bad advice. That might not get through to you, but I think this hatchet might. This is Hacksaw Ridge if he had to fight. Grabbing the spotlight. I am a solar flare and a polar bear. Pitch a spade to the throat, sandbag him if he's so prepared. Don't know what's fair. I'm eye gouging and pulling hair. Draw a line off in the sand. My hand and got him going there. Speaking of death, give me a reason to step. I got thoughts of decapitations, now I'm thinking ahead, so stick your neck out. I'll treat your spine like my last 20, baby. These are hard times, I'ma need it to stretch. I said greetings. Sorry to disturb you while you eating, but that plate looks good, and I know looks can be deceiving. Enough to go around, and I won't bite the hand that's feeding, but we starving in this bitch, and that's a good enough reason. You can never match my energy. You are nowhere in my proximity. The time knew I was different on delivery. Mama probably should have named me Timothy. Bitch, I am him.
Okay, it's gonna take me like 3-4 more times to hear like all of that to catch everything.
dude, yeah.
No.
Oh, I love that. The end of every video. Hail to the nah, dog.
Oh
I
yeah,
freaking love
Juice. Yep.
that.
R.I.P. Juice. My dog.
Okay.
Aw, R.I.P. Juice.
I
Well, I
love
love
that.
that.
The hook was awesome. I mean, the whole song's awesome, but the hook it got me. Like I love the what is it? We call it like the demon voice.
Yeah. The you
Yeah.
could never match my energy.
energy.
Boom,
Love
you
that
are
part.
nowhere in my
Love that part.
proximity.
I love that part
Thank y'all. I
So-
appreciate
so-
that for real.
Yeah.
so much. Love that part. Like,
Thank you very
and
much.
well, then I was listening too because I was like, okay, I'm like, you had a bar about like a grizzly bear,
Mhm,
and
yep.
then Target had a bar about like a polar bear, and I was trying
Yeah.
to catch all of it, and I was like, wait,
I didn't even think about that. I never even thought about those
Oh,
both
yeah,
bears in
yeah,
there.
you both
Yeah,
like
see?
made like a
See, we
polar
love
bear.
bears.
Yeah,
That's what it is. We're just the bear gang. We're the bears, the bare necessities.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Target said in his verse, F the spotlight. I am a solar flare and a polar bear. And
Yeah.
I called him a couple times after that. When he answered the phone, I'd be like, I am a solar flare and a polar bear. And he thought I was like making fun of him. He's like, screw you, man. I'm like, dude, I love that shit. Like, what are you talking about? I love saying that. I want to answer the phone that way. You know?
You should.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You should just start answering the phone that way. Like,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Hello, I am a solar flare and a polar bear.
How may I
How
help
may I
you?
help you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Uh-oh.
so funny. Yeah, I fuck. Oh,
Target's a wild man. I tell you what, it's awesome doing
Wrong camera.
making songs with him because neither one of us know what the hell the other
Oh,
one's about to
come
say.
on.
You know what I mean? A lot of
yeah.
times I won't hear his verse until he's already done. He might send me to completely written or read me to completely written thing, but I won't hear the ideas, you know what I mean, as they're happening.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just awesome to see his perspective on stuff all the time. Thank you, Todd Finzer. I appreciate that.
Thank you,
Thank you, man.
Todd.
Oh, he put the
Thank you,
juice. He
Todd.
put the juice emoji in there too. He knows what's
Yeah,
up.
he sure did.
Oh,
sure
heck
did.
yeah.
He knows, man.
Well, my camera just completely crapped
Oh,
out because
no.
that's I unplugged it.
I don't mean to laugh, Mel. It's tough. Mel always feels like, well, the damn
It's always
camera's
me.
messed up now. Unplug the neon sign and plug the camera in.
Oh, that's batteries.
Oh,
that's
that
funny.
sucks.
Oh.
Well, if you
Yeah,
have
once-
to, you could use the other camera.
Oh no, that camera's ass.
I got an
That's
ass
funny.
camera too. Wait.
Yeah. Please don't tell me you have an ass camera. I don't need to know about your ass camera, Liz.
Not that kind of ass camera. This ain't OnlyFans. I'm not that desperate yet. I'll let you know when I am. Y'all can subscribe.
Yeah,
It's gonna be feet pics.
it might be soon.
Yeah.
That's insane how many women are mega millionaires on OnlyFans now. That's crazy.
I'll sell
And
some
like for
feet
doing
pics,
weird
fuck
shit
it.
too.
I know.
I can
God.
restart real quick and come back. Just click the link in the Discord and be right back. It won't take me but a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Since I'm not the one streaming.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Poor Mo.
Is she the one playing the music, or are you playing it, Lacey?
Lacey
I
is.
am.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Duh. I don't know why I
Lacey.
thought she was the one
Lacey
doing it.
is.
She well she was when we do she does it from the Bitter Betty podcast, and this is on my personal channel.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Okay, so while she's doing that, I'm gonna switch the song.
Now, how many songs are on this album altogether?
There's 9 total, and
Okay.
I did be petty enough to put the diss track on there too. I was
Oh, I'm so glad you did.
petty bitter Betty about that and put it on there. You know.
That's what
Hell
it is.
yeah. I would have too.
Oh no, who was it? It was Nelson that came up with it. We have a thing for gentlemen now. It's Bitter
Oh, yeah.
Bobby.
Bitter Bobby.
A bitter Bobby.
Bitter Belly, bitter
Billy. I think Bitter Billy fits better with Betty.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Bitter Billy fits better with Betty. Bitter Billy better. That's a tongue twister.
Yeah, say it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Rubber baby. That's like
Oh my
rubber baby
gosh.
buggy bumpers.
This
Look,
looks
I
like it's
can't
from
even say
Harry
Bitter Billy.
Potter. It's like Harry Potter right here.
Petty
Petty
Pendergrass. Yeah, dog.
Please tell me
Richard-
that it's like a Harry Potter thing.
Richard Petty. Ooh, what DF said?
Richard Petty. That's a bar.
Yeah. He said Petty Pendergrass. He's talking about flipping like Teddy Pendergrass.
I just feel like
Who would
that's a
he
name
put
that would
exactly?
totally be in Harry Potter.
Probably.
Oh yeah. Look, he's making fun of my Crack Shack internet. Although I figured out I don't think it's actually my internet. I think my internet's actually pretty good. I think it's my CPU. My computer is weak sauce. As it were.
Man, I got a friend of mine that keeps trying to get me to watch those Harry Potter movies. I can't.
Dude, they're so good.
They're so
I've tried
good.
to watch the first one probably 30 times and cut it off. I can't do it. I don't know. I can't do it.
You have to get to when they're older. Like you just have to get through
Yes.
the beginning. You just gotta
But I
suck
mean-
it up. Do
Suck
it.
it
Take
up,
one for the team.
Buttercup.
I can't sit through it. I mean, I like Lord of the Rings. I've never been big on Star Wars, but I like Lord of the Rings, and I like I like a decent amount of the Marvel movies. I like the Guardians and like Deadpool, but I can't I couldn't do the Harry Potter, man. I don't know. Simple man, look at me and look at them while looking at me. You know what he's talking about, right?
I have no idea. Am I
That's
supposed to
stupid
know what is it?
That stupid little video I did spoofing Church's little
Oh,
monologue.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now that you say that, yes. That's hilarious. That's still the OG one. That's still the funniest one to me. That shit was just too on point.
Lacey, check StreamYard, and Mel said she's back.
Oh, no.
Laugh out
There
loud.
she is. Okay, yeah.
There I
There
am.
she is.
Look
Sorry.
at there, Mel.
We switched
Welcome
places.
back. And the sign's still going and everything.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Making sure. Usually if one thing fucks up, the other thing fucks up, so.
Nope, you're good.
I know you did not say Star Wars is overrated.
Hey,
Give
I'm
me a
with you. I'm with
lightsaber
you,
any
DF.
day.
I'm
Except
with you,
Elmo.
dog. I cannot even hardly watch it like that. I mean, I've seen some of I feel like the older movies are better than all this newer. They started getting talking weird
Yeah, I
Jar
know.
Jar Binks
Yeah.
thing in there,
Well, it's
dinosaur
because
looking.
they were released out of order. So like the old ones were actually 4, 5, and 6, and these were 1, 2, and 3.
Oh,
Like
see
it was.
now.
Yeah.
I know you wanted a Star Wars. I can already tell because you already corrected my chronological judgment of Star Wars. But
Well, just why it
I'm
was
good
different
on
and
it.
weird.
Yeah, they can just stay up there. I hope that I'd rather watch like Guardians of the Galaxy was hilarious to
I
me
love that
Yes.
show.
with the
Yeah.
I love.
raccoon. Rocket's
Mhm.
crazy.
Hell yeah. And I love Chris Pratt. He's
Mm.
one of my favorite of the Chris's.
Yeah, man, he was phenomenal. He was probably the funniest character in the Marvel stuff until Deadpool.
I love
Oh,
Deadpool too.
Deadpool's my dude.
Man, that Deadpool and Wolverine is hilarious.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, you gotta watch. It's out now. You can get it on like the streaming stuff now. I think.
I'm gonna do that this weekend.
Yeah, I never
maybe.
seen it either.
We bought it on DVD. My son went and seen
Wait.
it in theaters, and my husband goes, "Nope, gonna go buy it."
Yeah,
You've seen the
Smart
first
man.
one though, right? Carol, you've seen the first one,
There's two more before that one.
or you've seen Deadpool
I don't
ever?
watch any of them.
Ever?
She's not into comic book stuff.
You might like Deadpool, though. Even people that aren't into comic books. It's funny though.
He's
a
the
trip.
anti-superhero.
Yeah. Ooh, the anti.
But
I
yet
think
not a
he-
villain.
Carol's
It's
like,
not-
let's move on.
not-
Let's move on.
I'm literally going to tie her to a chair and make her watch it, and I'm going to be in her proximity.
Yeah, there you go. When she comes to Texas, she's got nowhere to go. You like, Carol, that's it.
We're gonna have a podcast directed toward
Yeah.
Deadpool for Carol.
We're watching it, and
Yeah.
I'm going to make her watch it. I'm going to tie her to the chair, and yep, it's happening. All right.
You heard the threats against me, right? Everybody heard that. The chat heard it. Some women heard it. There's threats against me.
Hashtag no regrets. No regrets. Not a one.
All right,
right.
what's up next?
This one is Do You Matter?
Okay.
Which makes me think this might be kind of an emotional one.
Nope.
Okay,
I
cool.
think I do have. There's one more emotional one left. I think this one is just
Okay.
bar heavy. This was just me having fun writing. I actually didn't.
Thanks, Robin.
When I say bars, I think of things with punchlines, like dual meanings, like when Target in his diss track was like, "Is he real? Then I'm Palestine." Israel, Palestine bar. There are some bars in here, but I also just said the wackiest shit I could think of too. So
I love that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's get it.
Y'all can't spell shit no way.
Was that all the way?
Y'all can't spell shit no way.
Jump right in.
Hey, Ricky Henderson, parking when I lead off. Road rage, I'm just letting a little steam off. I don't need no ice to look good, took my ring off. Who I look like, Vladimir Konstantinov? Talk to me like a drive-through menu. Woke up late, need a ride to the venue. Trying to get customer service over at Emu. They sent me an emu, I ordered a sea-doo. Yikes. Small things to a giant.
Did you say you ordered an emu?
But
Emu.
You got a
Yeah.
sea-doo?
Trying to get customer service over at Temu.
Emu.
They sent me an emu. I
Emu.
ordered a sea-doo. Like you ordered, you know,
Temu. That's like, it's funny because that's probably exactly what would happen.
right?
That's so funny. Now I'm picturing an emu in my head, and I fucking love it. An emu on a sea-doo.
Right.
Even better.
That's a dope.
Emu, they sent me an emu.
What was that?
I was saying that would be a dope rap song name. Emu on a sea-doo. Yeah.
Hey,
Wait,
make
that's
it
your homework.
happen.
That's your homework.
That's it.
Domo says Simple Man bought that exclusive Beast Boy hoodie.
Yeah. Cocaina. Hey, that hoodie was sponsored by Barney and Friends, bro. That hoodie was horrible. Hey, that hoodie looks like this material, don't it? I gotta burn this shit, Dumbo. Oh my God, bro. Fuck. Beast Boy left his hoodie over here. I made a soundproof box out of it, bro.
Cymple. Cymple, I got a question. What the hell was Beast Boy doing at your house?
Oh, he was over here.
Oh,
we hire somebody to clean the rugs every now and then. He was
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you now.
Cleaning the rugs. Oh, he thought Upchurch's Toes was gonna be over here. Y'all remember that from the diss track?
Oh,
sucking on his toes.
Sucking on Upchurch's toes.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm.
Hey, Damo, I will
Damn,
say
huh?
this real quick, and I'll shut up because I'll keep going on this roast and shit. That picture that you posted, you had of him. Did y'all see that when he did the roast? Did y'all see his video? He did the roast of Beast Boy. He got Beast Boy sitting there smiling like this, like, and he got his gums are like looking like a curtain falling over his teeth. And all I could think about was Dave Chappelle, the player haters ball, when Charlie Murphy, I think, said he looked like he got dolphin teeth when he was talking about Diddy smiling. It was like he looked like he got dolphin teeth.
Dolphin teeth.
Yeah.
Oh my.
All right, I'll hush now.
Oh my God. My face hurts from smiling now.
I know. Same.
I don't hear this from the beginning.
YM. Y'all can't spell shit, no way. Fuck it. Hey. Ricky Henderson, parking when I lead off. Road rage, I'm just letting a little steam off. I don't need no ice to look good, took my ring off. Who I look like, Vladimir Konstantinov? Talk to me like a drive-through menu. Woke up late, need a ride to the venue. Trying to get customer service over at Temu. They sent me an emu, I ordered a Sea-Doo. Yikes. Small things to a giant. Trust nobody cause they unreliant. These rats out in Beekman's world for the science. They zero G, gravity defiant. Who they think they are, Buzz Lightyear? For them to get a buzz, it'll probably take a light year. Shit, I got a buzz off this light beer. Who said we came? Boy, I'm about to smoke right here. This ain't an episode of Law and Order. Holding all them grudges on me, y'all some hoarders. Trying to Uber disorder, y'all got Uber disorders. See what I did there? Screen recorders. I'm fly like Danielson with the chopsticks. Sipping on some Kettle One in the tropics. Flip my Crocs into sport mode right quick. If I ever feel it's going down like a drop kick.
I was just say I heard that Karate Kid bar. That was
and I've been and I've been watching Cobra Kai, so I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
I just started and I'm in love with this freaking show. So
I'm gonna have to go back and go ahead. My bad.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't watch TV a whole lot. I don't watch movies. Like I don't do none of that stuff. That's why I ain't never seen Deadpool.
Oh yeah, okay. I rarely have time to do much of it myself, but I do see Cobra Kai on there, and my buddy loves it, and he's been telling me forever to watch it all. So I might have to go back and do that.
Yeah.
This is, you said it's good, Carol?
I love it.
Yeah, I might have to check it out then. I was a big Karate Kid fan.
I love it.
Me too.
Yeah, I watched all of Cobra Kai. It's good. What did I
You did? You watched it all?
Yes, me and my
Don't
husband.
tell me nothing.
I won't. But
don't tell me nothing.
I'll watch Cobra Kai if you watch Deadpool.
Brings me back to my childhood.
She said, "Damn it."
I'm not above bribery.
Cobra Kai is a whole series. Like there's like 6 seasons.
Yeah, well there's
3 Deadpools, even trade. There you go.
You have to watch the first 2 so we can watch the third one together when you're here.
I have it on DVD, so y'all get here.
See? Kismet.
I think I have all 3 of them. Oh.
You're not pinning me down for all 3. I'm not doing it.
You're not pinning me down.
Hey, I got lots of rope.
You heard it.
We'll have lots of rope. Okay, I don't actually have any rope, but I could get some rope.
Sure, I have some somewhere. I'm just saying.
Well, if you've got rope, please tell me you have a whip. Sorry.
Oh well, yeah.
Okay. Yikes!
All right, let's get back into this.
Wrong live.
Oh, just drawing shit. I'm good.
I'm fly like Danielson with the chopsticks, sipping on some Kettle One in the tropics. Flip my Crocs into sport mode right quick. If I ever feel it's going down like a drop kick, just don't give me no problems. Texas Instrument, I'm really gon' solve them. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves, and I'ma take my name to Felipe.
I knew you were gonna do
Fat
it.
lady singing against the opera done. Some of y'all got some ops with a lots of guns. Your girl keep coming home with lots of ones, dog. I don't think she really working at the Cinnabon. Disrespectful like a Blake Griffin dog. That's that Gryffindor mid. That's that Hufflepuff skunk. That 50 got a nose like
Harry
something
Potter
up
bars.
against Trump. That's a corny ass bar. Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
Wait a minute. You haven't seen Harry Potter, but you're gonna drop Harry Potter bars?
I was thinking
Have
that.
not
Did that
seen-
just happen?
You know what? I've seen a couple pieces here and there. I know there's like 4 things, and they had weird names. And when I was rhyming that, whatever I rhymed it with, that Gryffindor, Hufflepuff,
Yeah.
Hufflepuff came in my head, and I was like, pause. That sounded weird. But I was like, shit. But I was like, what is that? Where did I hear that from? And I looked up the names of them, and I was like, I'm gonna turn these into strands of pot. You got that Gryffindor mid. This that Hufflepuff skunk. Like, I don't know. It's just I'm weird.
No, I love
Love
that.
it,
I think
though.
that's hilarious that we talked about that like just like 2
That's
seconds
twice
ago.
we
it
talked
feels
about
like.
Dr. Seuss, and then Seuss was in the first rhyme. I didn't even remember that. Yeah.
Damn.
you
Basically, we're
there when you
psychic,
wrote
is what
your
it
song?
means. Like,
I'm just thinking.
See,
I
and
can
then- And then later on, I won the lottery. I'm just trying to talk that into happening too.
oh
later.
yeah, yeah. And then he shared his money with us, and we were all rich and lived happily ever after.
Wait.
Just speaking it into
We're just
existence.
making it into existence.
Yeah, I feel you. I would spend my money.
Hey, if I got enough money, I would. I don't need that much. Just enough to go on vacation once or twice or 10 times a year. It's
I
fine.
want just enough not to worry about the shit.
Yeah.
I hear that.
All right.
All right.
My face hurts from laughing.
The Cinnabon. Disrespectful like a Blake Griffin dog. That's that Gryffindor mid. That's that Hufflepuff skunk. That 50 got a nose like something up against Trump. That's a corny ass bar. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-bump. LOL, don't quit your day job. J-Lo used to get porked by A-Rod. Hook her with a neck brace. Go get you a break job. If she try to rob you, hit the panic on your key fob. On those big jobs, you gon' have that. We get it out the dirt like a crab or a cactus. Y'all ain't make the team. We tryna act like it matters. Like, dang, they could at least let y'all practice. Lil weenies go suck a zucchini. R.I.P. to Uncle Phil and Mr. Feeney. These rappers don't really own all them Lamborghinis. That's clickbait like Ice Spice in a bikini. I ain't going quietly like a funeral home. I'ma keep winning while y'all say I'm doing something wrong. I can't see the connection like the fuse is blown. Ho, I got Louis Vuitton clothes in that mobile home. Chip in, got the birdie from the trap. Lying by who they distributor, cap. I don't trust no mechanic telling me the facts unless he got that Billy Ray mullet curly in the back. Wordy when I rap like I'm filibustering. And I'ma keep going till I'm killed or something. I got no chill like gorilla scuffling. Where the zookeeper at? Really, woman? Put that Karen in the sharpshooter, trap her out. I'm in the trap house and I got my trapper keeper out. You working after hours, really you just have to cloud. Stop and ask yourself one thing, do you matter now? Do you?
Oh.
Wait, did you
Oh,
say
yeah.
Mr. Feeney in there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Boys Meet World. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy
Yeah,
Meet World. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why am
Oh,
Y'all
shit. Sorry. My bad.
Lil weenies go suck a zucchini. R.I.P. to Uncle Phil and Mr. Feeney. These rappers don't really own all them Lamborghinis. That's clickbait like Ice Spice in a bikini. Yeah.
So you had
I love it.
Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince, and then you had
Mr. Feeney from
Mr.
Boy
Feeney
Meets
from-
World.
Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. Yeah.
That
That
was a
got me
fun
the most.
song.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I like that one.
did I hear that?
I saw Carol after I said the zucchini line. She was like, and then I said the Mr. Uncle Phil line. She was like, wait a minute. What's going on here?
No, I almost
Where's she
choked on my
going with
drink when
this?
you talked
Right.
about J-Lo getting porked by A-Rod. I was like,
Yeah.
Oh God.
I wrote that when
I
they were
missed
broke
that.
up. and now they're together again. Now they're together
Yeah.
again. I think I'm
It's a
telling the
cycle.
future out here, man.
Quick, what's the
Oh
lottery
my
number?
gosh. Oh, I know, right?
7, 23,
Don't tell me that, Robin.
That's my birthday.
35, 44, and 51, and the Powerball is 9.
I like it.
All
If I
right.
get that
Now,
right,
is
that's
this
gonna be
recording?
crazy.
Is
Yeah.
this recording?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna buy a ticket.
Let's
I
see.
need to
Let's
know
see,
what
if
he
we
said.
get, let's see if I get it right. God, I'm gonna be so mad if I get that right.
My lucky numbers are always 23 and
play that
55.
shit.
Mine's 23 on roulette. I love playing 23 on roulette.
Yeah.
It's
That's
Jordan.
my
Tell you
my
what,
birthday
if
day.
I play them numbers and I win, I will totally share with you. Simple, you gave me them numbers. I'll be like, here's some money.
God
I'm
bless
just
you.
saying.
Come on, let's win it.
We're
That'll be
locked.
crazy if that does hit. That'll be nuts. That's insane with the odds though. That's hey man, stranger shit's happening.
Yeah, it's nuts. All right.
All right. I
What's
think
the next
this
one?
one is
Okay,
gonna get
sacrifice.
this one's gonna get them in their feels. 100%.
This is
Oh,
real.
yeah, because me and Carol are
I'm a-
criers.
I'm
They
a
are.
crier.
There.
This is rough.
Oh Lord,
Yeah.
I don't want to cry.
Ah,
My
fuck.
makeup
But it's
looks
such a
today.
good song though. It's such a good song though. Like
You know,
okay.
is it your turn now? Because Target already made me cry
I
Yeah.
know.
with that song that you that song that you
Yeah.
was it clap?
That's-
Yeah.
she's
Oh
like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We
that song
called
was
you out
good
on that
though,
one.
right? That song's
called-
amazing, right?
It is. We
Yeah.
called you
It's
out on that
good,
one.
but I have not. I haven't been able to listen to it again.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
song was
so,
rough
like,
for me.
I'll
Rough.
tell you what, anybody that's been through you can relate that to so much stuff because everybody's been in those moments where it's like things have got to change, even if it's an addiction that you're personally on and you have to let it go. You have to stop. It's just life has those turns in it, man. And it's when I first heard it, when he played it for me, I was like, I don't think you realize how good this song is, man. And through the years, whenever people bring up what's one of your favorite tracks that he's played, that's one of the number one ones I say. And I was we were talking about it the other night after we got off here, and I was bringing up that I had suggested that to him. I went back and re-listened to it again, and what he's saying and his wordplay on that is tremendous. It is. It's really good. But that's honestly to me about 45 to 50% of why that song's so good. It's because his delivery, he does it in, the tone he does it in, the hook that he stacks it up in, he does that one thin yelling vocal in the background that is like the last bit of you that is screaming out that you've dealt with this long enough, or you've tried to hold on, you tried to make sense of this, and the track itself has a storm in it. And it's just kind of laid back. It's dark keys on the piano. It's just all around an incredible track. I mean, it really is. It's one of my favorite ones he's ever made.
Well, and so the reaction, Carol, that you had to that song is a very similar reaction that Jared from the LVME had to this song.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Man, dude, that guy is awesome, man. I can't say enough good about that dude too, man.
I love
He has
Jared.
been
Okay. Well, you guys keep talking for a second.
right.
I'm going to use the restroom
okay.
before we get to this one because
Go grab you some tissues.
We have an accident.
I'll be right back.
All right. That's so funny.
Yeah, Jared, man, that was extremely humbling when he put, and I saw him, me and Target, man, like that's another thing. And I don't mean to just keep talking about me and Target, but it really has been like when we put these discs out, we have gotten an immense, a bigger response from reactors than we ever have. There's been reactors here and there that's picked up stuff of mine and stuff of his and stuff of ours together. But, nothing as much as it's been lately. And we're extremely grateful for it. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate everyone that takes time to check our stuff out, man. It's been awesome. But that was one thing when Target dropped his disc. I saw Jared do a reaction to it, and I watched it and I was like, man, this dude seems to really know his stuff. He's hitting
Oh,
the bars in here. He's he's really breaking it down. I can tell like he's a student of hip hop. So
mhm.
in my jealous, egotistical rapper mind, I'm like, I'd like to try that out to see how that goes myself. You know what I mean? But I was like, I wonder if he's a fan of Target's, if he's just heard his stuff, or maybe he didn't think my High Ryan disc was that good or whatever. You know, there's been people that's reacted to Target's that hadn't reacted to mine. People reacted to mine, hadn't reacted to Target. You don't ever know how people
Right.
get where they're at. So then when I think that was the first one he did of mine was this one that I
Yeah.
saw. And man, I just wasn't expecting it to be that powerful. It was I was really humbled. I was really grateful that he said the things he said about me and the music I make, and it was awesome to see that translate to someone and see it how their personal reaction was to it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the thing about so Jared, you know, he used to be a fan of Ryan's, Upchurch, Ryan Upchurch.
Uh-huh.
And when all of this stuff kind of started like popping off a while back, like he's been following him for years, so he really saw the progression. And so a lot of it he wasn't doing at all. But like, so with like me, I didn't know who y'all were, obviously. So like I just listened. They were like, oh, somebody else put a diss track, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm already a fan. Let's go. What is it, right? And then I listened to it and I was like, the fuck? I should have reacted to this, damn it. And of course I didn't. So then I brought it to the girls, and then I found out that you had one, and I was like, oh, I'm on it. Let's get it. And then it just kind of spiraled from there. So like with him, like we talk a bit, and I'll be like, yo, this is a great song. You really need to hear this. You know, like I think you'll really like this, because he's like, I send him anything that I think has really good bars, because the way he breaks them down is just insane to me. Like,
Right. Yeah, he's good with it. He's very good with it.
yeah,
There's a lot of them that are good. You're good. You guys are good too. You guys catch things. Carol caught the DMX BMX life cycle line. I mean, that's not a terrible tough one to grab, but she got it right when she heard it. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
you guys definitely hear stuff too. He does get very into it too. There's another guy
yeah.
out there that he broke down so many bars. He had me thinking that something I said was a bar when I didn't even think it was. You know what I mean? Like
I
there's
love when that
people,
happens.
yeah. There's people that really and I'm actually extremely happy to be getting some people's reactions that respect bars and writing ability because not to say country rap doesn't, but it's just not necessarily the lane for it all the time, you know. And
Mm-hmm.
we've been lumped in with country rap forever, which I've enjoyed doing mud parks and things like that. All that stuff is very fun, but our core fans have been a select group for a long time now. You know what I mean? And it's been
Right.
hard to kind of build on that and get out of I guess wherever we were placed in, you know what I mean? Like wherever
Yeah.
we were
Well,
being
and
judged
that's
in.
yeah, and I wouldn't say that y'all really fit into a box, like a specific box. And that's I think what I like about y'all in general is that I really don't I like bars. Like I want to have to listen to it several times to and keep picking up on
Yeah.
things. I love the mystery within the lyrics.
Right.
If but I find that there's rappers who might have a okay delivery, maybe they have a good voice, but their writing style is just super simplistic. And to me it's not like I'm just not as engaged with that. And so
Right.
but I didn't like I'm listening to rap songs that I used to listen to as a kid that I had absolutely no idea what they were saying, and now I'm listening to it with like a different set of ears, and it's the coolest shit, right? And
Yeah.
I've completely fallen in love with rap in general. I mean, I love music all different kinds, but like specifically rap, and especially when bars are like just intricate and there's layers to like
When
go
I got
through, it's so
what
much fun.
you're saying, like when I started working out where I work now, um, I was, 16 years ago, but I was making music back then, and I remember I was working with his kid who had listened to rap, but not really listened to it much. And I was going over some of my music with him and breaking some stuff down and talking to him about it. And I remember one day he was finally like, you know, growing up, I would listen to rap and I thought like, I don't want to hear this dumbass shit. He's like, I don't want to hear rap. I wanted to hear rock or whatever, country rock or southern rock. And he's like, I always listen to some songs. He's like, but now that I've gotten older and actually listened to this, I thought a bunch of these rappers were dumbasses, but they're actually really intelligent with how they put their wordplay together and all the hidden. Like he didn't realize what bars were and punchlines and things and hidden and double entendres and all that. And like once I told him about it, he's like, wow. Like you said, he's like, oh, he's going back and listening to his Lil Wayne album. And he's like, man, I heard this is what he meant by this, man. I'm like, yeah, shit's been going on.
It's so funny you say that because I was driving in the car with my friend who has always been just straight, like pretty much just straight hip hop fan or whatever. And I'm listening to this song. I can't remember the name of the song or whatever, but I was just like, who the hell is he talking about? He was talking shit about somebody. I don't know who it was, but I was like, who is he talking about? And she was like, I don't even know the words to this song. But like, or she knew him, but she was singing it, but she didn't know what she was singing. And I was just, I just thought that was so funny. I was like, well, he's talking shit about somebody. He mad at somebody, pissed him off. 100%. Now, I wish I could remember what song it was, but it was funny. But it's just crazy how different you hear things.
I had a chick one time. We were at this party. You just reminded me. I'm going to shut up in a second. We'll get back to this. I had a chick one time at this party. Remember that Missy Elliott? Is it worth it? Let me work
Let me work
it. I was walking around.
Down, flip it,
I was just screwing around and I was going like, it's shot from a number one yet up. And she was like, it's fun wine. And I was like, no, what? And she was like, it's one from a number one wine. Like she tried to correct me on the thing. And I was like, no, it ain't nothing. It's reversed English. Who speaks that shit? And I don't know. I always remembered that. Like, what was she? She was like, and she was serious about it too. She's like, it's not fun wine, it's fun wine.
It's French.
Yeah, drink another beer, lady.
Correcting gibberish is crazy.
No, literally though. Literally correcting gibberish is crazy.
Yeah,
like that was a dope song though, for what it was. Like
Missy Elliott, I just told somebody the other day, I wish she would come back out with an album right now and make a comeback. She's one of those that she had timeless, like that funk, that crazy stuff she did vocally. She could come out with a smash right now.
I wish she would.
I bet she does. I'm gonna predict. Let's do another future thing. I bet within 2 years, Missy Elliott has another smash. I'm gonna guess that.
Oh, hold on. My headphones randomly die.
It's always something with us. Always.
Okay, I'll hush now because I'm gonna talk my head off all night, and I gotta go.
I know.
In a minute.
All right. Okay. Well, this one is called "Sacrifice," ladies. Brace yourself. I hope you have your Kleenex.
Okay. If I could, I would. Anytime, any day, any place, I fall right over myself. Sacrifice myself. If I could, I would. 30. Anytime, any day, any place, I fall right over myself. Sacrifice myself.
We gotta stop all the comparisons. Live inside these moments and learn to cherish them. See the value when we're sharing them. The blessing of life is life. Those ain't real problems keeping you up till midnight. Most of us are blessed far more than we acknowledge, but we basing wealth off whatever we can make in dollars. Have you ever seen a community rally behind a little girl that the doctors only gave a little time? It's brutal, rips the heart from your chest. And everywhere the parents go, whenever they're addressed, people want to know her status and if it's in remission. But all they want to do is see her dancing in the kitchen on a Saturday night in her pajamas with a carefree smile and restore that precious energy inside their child. I know dads gotta think, Lord, why us? All while preaching the importance of never giving up and having faith. Man, the strength that must take. And mama's gotta always be a happy face. I know they wish more than anything that this is all a dream, and maybe in time that's what it seems. But things couldn't get much tougher to endure. When no one is looking, they collapse into the floor. Behind closed doors, they're at their weakest points, begging to take her place if they only had the choice. Cause if I could, I would.
Anytime, any day, any place I fall right over myself. Sacrifice myself. If I could, I would. Anytime, any day, any place I fall right over myself. Sacrifice myself. If I could.
Don't take for granted little things and simple conversations. The good times and the smiles that kept us motivated. A few lines my boy Juice wrote into his verse, and what turned out to be our last song on this earth. I think you taught us all a big lesson, big bro. It's all about the journey, not the big shows. We try to stay tighter, try to keep in touch. We still ain't reached all the goals we thought we was, but we pushing. And we learning from the past. And every video they watch, at the end they hear your laugh. We miss you down here. I know Breadwin been hurting. Your songs echo that tomorrow's uncertain. And rest in peace, Tank and Chris. Thank y'all for showing up and believing in this. I wish I could say tomorrow that this would all make sense. But the fact of the matter is we all pay rent. We don't own a thing here, it all gets left behind. And eventually the memories are gone in time, sad but true. I'm just thankful that I have a few, while I'm here to make some sense out what we going through. Overdue, I wanted so long to be recognized, but nowadays I'm not even certain why. Cause music people are parasites, ain't nothing real in them. And I've been using some of my best years to deal with them.
Anytime, any day, any place I fall right over myself. Sacrifice myself. If I could, I would. Anytime, any day, any place I fall right over myself. Sacrifice myself. If I could, I would.
No, this shit was dope. I was just happy to be a part of everything, man. I was soaking up the scenery, man.
Yeah,
I like to get, no, real shit. I just like to just go up and just see the water type shit.
Yeah.
The sunset type shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, he soaked that shit up. Me personally. So it was great for me.
Okay, well, why you just attacking me with that, JB? I feel a little worried about how you was
that shit right.
Yeah, you get your hey, listen. Treat it like
that way.
Yeah.
What about you, Brentwood?
Yeah.
Oh, what a great dedication. I love that. I did good. Just a little
did
in the
good.
corners. I was all right. I didn't stream like crying, but I
Oh yeah, I saw
I
Gimmickless.
tried really hard.
Gimmickless said, "I
Yeah.
bet Carol will cry on this one." Yeah.
They
Yeah,
know me
that's
well.
cool.
I'm a crier.
Yeah.
That's Amorous Bedford. She is a one of my best friends' niece, and her mom and dad, Ross and Marley Bedford. I kind of wrote this song with her in mind, but when it was done, I let them hear it, and I told them, you know, I would be honored if you would let me put Amorous in this video. I wrote it with her in mind, but I never said her name, and I never said anything like that. And I understand if you don't want to do that. Either way, it's up to you. I let them hear it and make the decision. And I grew up with them, and they're awesome. And they said they liked me honoring her memory like that. And I was really, really humbled they allowed that. And Jason Daly is Juice. He rapped with us for years. Him and Breadwin shoots all the videos. Breadwin DeVille, he's an awesome rapper too. He's actually put a lot of his rap stuff on the back burner just to help promote us, which is crazy selfless. And Tank and Chris both are faithful TaylorMade fans that came to a bunch of our shows, stayed out at Lack Fest with us in Blackshear, always hung out, always come to the Lack show. You know, if we're like, man, I'm hungry, they're like, hey, come over, we're camping over here. We got all kind of chicken ribs, whatever. And Yeah, man, they're all good people. They're just all really good people. The story with Amaris, I'm from a small hometown here in Georgia, Pierce County, Blackshear, Georgia, and
Mhm.
it's a real small community, and it was really, really tough to watch them have to go through that. And that's kind of what I wrote this song about.
Yeah,
It was tough to watch, but in no way, shape, or form does it compare to what they had to go through as a father and mother and uncle and aunt and
I
grandmother
can't
and
imagine at
grandfather.
all.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
appreciate
Yeah.
I appreciate them more than anything, allowing me all the families involved, allowing me to honor them.
Well, it was an
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful song. I had to try to keep myself together because I cry a lot. Um, I'm known as the crier now of the bunch. It's fine. But I've dealt with like I've tried to like what happens with my brain is when a song like that comes on, like I go into these places in my brain and then sometimes I can't kind of get out of them and it just starts coming.
Yeah.
I had a friend of mine that her husband overdosed on fentanyl. And so the night he died, she was at my house. And those things it's like just anything that like could be crazy, but like both my parents died of cancer, like it's just different. Like so sometimes I get very emotional, guys. I'm sorry.
No, it's
Gimmickless.
okay. No, you're good. You're good.
So
Limitless, or gimmickless. I mean, I think he said it as a joke. He said it. He was joking around because
yeah,
I think
it's okay. They know me
I think,
well. It's fine.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah. Well, and I mean that hits even more because one of my friends, her 3-year-old nephew, just passed away from cancer, and then I had a client whose 4-year-old granddaughter passed away a few years from cancer, a few years ago from cancer, and then last year I lost my uncle to cancer, um, and his father, my grandfather, also, and then I just went to a funeral the other day from my friend whose father died of cancer, and her mother has breast cancer, and then I just found out that my other friend Lizzie, her mother apparently has cancer and was given 3 weeks to live. So it's been like just one thing after another lately, and it's like happening around me but not to me, and it's just so hard because you can't comfort those people. And it's just like it's just like so much all the time, like to watch people go through that. One of my clients, she's in remission, thank God, but I watched her, like I had to shave her head, when her hair started falling out from treatment and stuff, and like she fought a battle for years. My mom's had a client who like she got diagnosed with cancer and then died within like 6 weeks. Like it was bad. It was stage
Jeez.
4. It was like
My
colon cancer.
wife,
And
my wife, her dad, when she found out he had cancer, he lived for 2 weeks after that. 2 weeks after diagnosis, and he died young. I think he was in his
yeah,
53, 54, somewhere around there.
yeah,
And
you
found
just
out,
Yeah, my
and
mom was
2 weeks
58.
later.
So yeah.
mm,
Nope, I
Yeah.
get it. I
It's
get it.
heavy, man. It gets heavy, and
yeah,
I just
sometimes you.
right before we went live, and that's probably why I'm like kind of spaced out a little bit. But right before we went live, I hadn't even had a chance to tell the girls. But a good friend of mine, like he was one of my best friends for a longest time. I just found out that he died yesterday. I literally
oh
just found
damn,
out before we got on today.
that
So
sucks.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
Mel.
Mel,
Yeah,
love you.
yeah, love you too.
yeah, that is so tough.
I don't
Yeah,
know how he
Well,
it
died
is
though.
tough.
So
yeah,
I didn't mean to get y'all into this. I know, like those type of emotions though. If you don't address that stuff, it eats at you. It does. If you don't speak about it and let it out, and you don't I guess make your own peace with it in time, it's just gonna constantly weigh you down. It sucks. It's the way life goes, I guess,
See,
for us here.
I can't remember if it was maybe Savannah's song because Savannah had me bawling. Um, when we reviewed her album, and she was in the chat, and I'm a blubbering fool. Um, but you know, sometimes with folks like me that have a tendency to always have this tougher exterior, like I'm fine, everything's fine, I'm that type of person. Um, that music is the way for me to like recognize the emotion and then be able to let it out. Like that is how I process and am able to cope with it, is through song. So and
Yeah.
that's just
Yeah.
my way. If not,
Oh
I
yeah,
just shut
man.
down and then
Hey, I've been the same way my whole life. There's a lot of songs that tap into things you get rid of. I saw Around the Way Jay pop in here. Salute, brother. Appreciate the react. And there's been a lot of things music's helped me through. I mean, there's stuff you hold inside, you don't even realize it till a song brings it out, and then you let it go and you purge your soul almost, you know?
No, yeah,
that's what
100%.
happens to me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I can tell you, like, I am the opposite of a crier. Like, it takes a lot. Like, I just like, I don't know. I just say I'm emotionally broken, like from just shit I've gone through. So I don't know. I easily like put a barrier between me and that. So music is one of the only ways that I can really feel like I can access those emotions sometimes, is because like it's just like I struggle emotionally.
I like what Jelly Roll said recently when they were asking him about crying all the time, and he said something like, "I tell everybody I never cried till I was 33 years old, and now I can't stop." He's like,
Yeah.
he
I
held
feel him.
he
I
held that
feel
shit in so
him.
long, and now every little thing makes him cry.
That I feel him. That is me. Like I was always like that. I'm fine. I'm tough. I don't need nobody type of person, and now I'm a blubbering freaking fool. All right, what's up
Donald,
next?
that's heavy, brother. That's heavy.
You, Hard Target, Adam, and Tom are the only rappers I listen to.
I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. That's good company to be in.
Mm-hmm.
No, it is, because let me tell you, the list of people I listen to is extremely exclusive, and y'all are on that list now. So
I appreciate it for
it
real.
was this big. Now it's this big.
Thank you.
Right, that's the list. He just gave it to you.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the list.
Well, I mean, I like
Well.
some stuff from Mises, and I like Justin Time is actually
Yeah.
a really dope
Yeah.
like rapper.
I like
I like
Justin.
a couple of the things I've heard from him. But I mean, there's just like
Bravo.
yeah,
Yeah, Gator.
uh,
FJ.
well, and
Oh,
Savannah
FJ,
and
FJ's
Shelby.
Oh yeah.
Dusty Lee's good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them out there that's good.
Yeah, we're starting to like kind of find new people and kind of like branch out from our little bubble, which has been awesome.
Everybody, let me say this real quick while we're talking about people. The Trailer Made umbrella or team label is not only just me and Target and Breadwin, Dirty, Jeff McCool of Moccasin Creek, and I say it like that. He pronounces it Dirty, but it's spelled.
Yeah.
Everybody that sees it that don't know how to pronounce it is Durt with a capital E. So Dirty,
Yeah.
Jeff McCool of Moccasin Creek, Florida Dolph, Crowny Gambino, Frank Thompson, Jim Starr, Corey Spires, and I think that's it. But everybody on the team makes good music. I mean, Dolph just put something out. Crowny's got a couple videos he put out a couple months back. Kidney cancer at 27.
That's so sad.
Wow, bro. I love Vegas too, man. So maybe you can tell me how that went. I would like to hear that if you can talk about it. But I hate to hear that. But
yeah,
going out with an awesome, but you know what? And that's the thing though. This is gonna sound weird, but I'm gonna say this. I think Gimmickless seems like he's a level-headed dude. He'll get what I mean by this. That is a terrible way to go. Imagine the people that don't get the chance to have the Vegas trip to say goodbye, though. That, you know what I mean? At least there's gratefulness in the fact that you were able to do that, as painful as that is. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying you're blessed by no means. I'm just saying that is a blessing that you were able to have that memory, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Because sometimes you never know when it could be your last opportunity or your last time with that person. So if you got a chance to say goodbye and have some closure, that's a lot more than a lot of people ever have. So
I'm talking my ass off. I'll shut up in a second. But that's always gotten me. I've always thought that was stupid in movies when like you'll have some shoot 'em up movie and then they'll snipe like 5 people, pow pow, and those people just instantly die. And then they'll have a scene where somebody's dying and they're like, oh God, I want to say goodbye. I want to tell everybody goodbye. And it's like that's the saddest part in the movie, but it's like, what about those other 12 people that just got popped and never got to say anything? I don't mean to make that into a joke, but especially with what he just said, but I'm just saying, I've always felt like that in movies. Like the most dramatic death scenes is like, what about those 23 people he just whacked down on the way over here to the thing?
There's a whole building full of people that just blew up, guys.
Right.
Like...
John Wick just killed 2 cities and the one guy gets to say goodbye,
Literally, though. I totally feel crazy. That. Sadness. But, and shout out to all the Trailer Made guys and gals, for sure. But now it's fun to find new music.
Oh, yeah.
Like... And now we're just gonna have to listen to all of them. I just heard a song from Target and Dirty. The Old Me.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's a great song. That was a super good song.
Dirty's a awesome writer. So is all those people I just named. I'm not gonna go back through it, but they all write well, make great music.
Yeah, so I'll definitely be checking more of him out. So we'll have to bring him on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all will like that song, too. And y'all will both relate to that song as well. And that's what I love about the music. It's so relatable.
Is that the one of the ones that we were talking about that are like, you wanted to do Sunday? Is that on that list? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so this one sounds fun. This is Wu-Tang.
Oh, yeah, Wu Twang.
Wu-Twang.
Yeah, I put the country twang in there. I don't know if you guys listen to Wu-Tang or not, but on this track, I tried to mimic, or as close as I could mimic, 5 of the rappers in Wu-Tang. If you're not a big Wu-Tang fan, it's gonna sound like a bunch of jumbled up stuff. But I mean, check it out. I don't want to spoil too much of it.
Nah, I'm here for it. All right, let's get it.
You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody. Instead of a bum.
Spread across the countryside like the labors of the impoverished. It's a work in progress. Knowledge will never be that obvious. Hence the door locks on the Library of Congress. No accomplice to witness and testify later. Don't address my hiatus. Not all of us can be the rhyme sayers. This change creates phases. Don't shorthand paraphrase it. That's amazing. Pour the champagne bins up. You gon' mess around and get you and your man stuck. The High Chancellor here to facilitate miraculous events. They shining lights through the Dracula tents. No promises were made. Shorty step on by. You just a 6 like a red zone dive. She said I gave her Jay Lorenzo vibes. I told her guy don't like ugly. Better keep that evil locked inside. Yo, word up, son. Give me a reason and I'ma bust one. End of discussion. Don't trust none. Give me the bag. I react and run it up some. If the shit melting too fast, it's a dumb honey dip. She just worried about the cost of it. They got informants in the creek on some Dawson shit. White boys say chef, you the awesomest. They impressed like the keys of an organist. Close your lips.
Was there a Dawson's Creek bar in there?
Yeah, there was a Dawson.
Yeah. That's when you saw me smile like real big. I smiled real big as soon as that happened. My old dog that had passed away, but we named him Dawson after Dawson's Creek. So I heard it I was like, wait a minute. Okay, anyways, focusing.
There was definitely a couple other ones in there that I heard, and I'd have to go back to like point them out, but I don't want to pause too much.
And that's you each time.
That's me. Yep, the whole time.
I love that.
Well, good fucking job because
hey, I appreciate it. So that was supposed to be the first guy was supposed to be RZA, which is the producer and kind of the head of Wu-Tang, the dude that had the whole idea to put them all together. Second one's one of my favorite rappers out of there, Ghostface Killer, which is Ghostface is just dope, man. He's always had unorthodox style, dope voice, and anyway. And the third guy is supposed to be Raekwon, who is one of the greatest rappers to ever touch a mic, man. Raekwon is extremely dope. The chef.
Okay.
I know I've heard of all of those people, but like I couldn't really tell you a specific. Oh, no, actually, I could tell you 36 Chambers because I know that because of Ronnie Radke.
If you've heard 36 Chambers, you've heard all three of those guys.
Well, I have no idea if I've actually heard that song, but I know about that song because of Ronnie Radke from Falling in Reverse because he talked about it in a song.
Gotcha.
But I probably have heard a song from them before and just don't know the name of it because I know so many songs. None of I don't know any names. Yeah.
You probably have, yep.
They were huge when I was growing up, so it's bound to have happened for sure, especially where I grew up. So.
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm gonna take it back a little bit.
All right.
Give me the bag, I react and run it up some. If the shit melting too fast, it's a dumb honey dip. She just worried about the cost of it. They got informants in the creek on some Dawson shit. White boys say, chef, you the awesomest. They impressed like the keys of an organ is close. All the wolves is howling, stay close. Shouting with the ghosts and they know. Supreme beings known to make entire worlds collapse. I suggest you learn to watch your back while we hunt. Twang, boom, twang. Better learn to watch your back while we hunt. Twang, boom, twang, boom, twang, boom, twang. This is Mr. Oh my Lord. Never will I ever let him hold my sword. Who twang? Who gon' get this combat force? Who dares to bring the scary ass to my door? Mr. Simple Man, 1-2. No ends in me, casa, word to Sun Tzu. Kicking kung fu since days are under rules. But now, pal, we never lose. Mom's the word, a gun the nerd. If this girl squealed, then we humble her. Chief Iron Lung is the one perverse. There's Philly Titans and them bottles of that Thunderbird. Nah, me shit. What? Y'all thought y'all wasn't gon' see me? I keep it raw like sashimi. And a rag gon' come up missing in the Brooklyn Zoo. And when I get out, I'm looking for you. Howl the wolves is howling, stay close. Shouting with the ghosts and they know. Supreme beings know they may lay the entire world's collapse. I suggest you learn to watch your back while we hunt. Twang, boom, twang, boom, twang, boom, twang. It's your mama and your twang, and your baby mama twang, boom, twang, boom, twang. And I'm looking for you, you. I'm looking for you, bitch.
Oh, I fucking love that so much. Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to listen to it a couple more times.
Oh well, look, I'll be honest.
Hilarious.
I appreciate it. I'll be honest with you. I ain't gonna say it doesn't make sense because it does. I structured it to make sense, but I put a lot of New York Wu-Tang slang in there that I just heard when I was younger, listening to them, and just tried to mimic their styles as best I could. I put a lot of odes to some tracks that they've done in there, like Mr. Simple Man 1-2. That's Mr. Method Man 1-2. I did the second verse, the first half of it's supposed to be Method Man, and then when it gets in all that crazy shit at the end, that's supposed to be Old Dirty Bastard, ODB, which is one of my favorite rap artists ever. I think he was highly underrated, and I think he was somewhat ahead of his time with his harmonies and how he just didn't give a shit about it. Doing twang.
Doing twangin'.
That's right.
That's what it should say. Doing twangin'.
You know what his name reminds me of? Isn't that yeah, that's ODB at the end around the way, Jay. His name reminds me of Fight Club. Isn't it? His name's Donald Paulson. Wasn't that guy's name? His name is Ronald Paulson, or wasn't that his name on Fight Club when he died?
Oh, I think
they were like, what was his name? His name is Ronald Paulson. I don't remember. Is that it? Maybe Donald knows. I know if I'm right with that. Robert Paulson. Maybe that's what his name was.
He said yes.
Oh,
I feel like that's it, but it's been forever since I've seen that.
Oh, he said laughing my ass off. Maybe that's right then. Is that right, Donald? Did I get you, man? Donald.
Oh, Ronald Dawson.
Ronald Dawson.
Oh God. Okay, I was off there.
Close.
It was close. That was rapper close.
That was Oh, I love it.
Yeah, so that's my
Robert Paulson Fight Club.
Oh, it was. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up.
I have no idea. Yeah.
I'm gonna use the Google machine later on that one.
Oh, Robert is your middle name?
What? Bro, you're the dude in Fight Club that died. Don't ever be around Brad Pitt or Edward Norton, bro. It's over for you.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
I
so
totally
funny.
screwed the chat up. My bad.
No, you're good.
I
That
do
was
much love.
hilarious.
Thank you, Alicia, very much. I appreciate that.
All right, so this next one is We Gon' See.
Oh, yeah, this one's
Okay.
wild. I want to do a video for this one. This is about, I'll just put it like this. This is about me having a conceptualized, like, what is the word for that? When you make something physical that's intangible, it's called you personify. This is me having a conversation with like a personified version of the evils in social media and shit like that. As weird as that is.
Ooh.
Okay.
No,
I'm
I like
interested.
this.
You got my
I'm here for it.
attention.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. All right, let's get it then.
Catalyst made it. Hello, hatred. You were the voice inside of my mind that says I won't make it. Like making it is really a thing. I just have to step up and take it. I've let you convince me that I'm useless and I'll never end up on a playlist. Somewhere along the way, this became way more than just entertainment. So strange how my network is my network. Can't sleep and my phone scream till my head hurts. Remember, if you wanna eat off this music, hold this time like it's dead first, or you won't get the hits like a quarterback in a red shirt. Damn. Guess you got me there, and it might not be fair. Fully prepared, pulling my hair, begging for strangers to watch and share. That away, dude. Just let Instagram manipulate you. You gon' break through, and promotion is the only way to. God, I hate you. I wish that you were really here and I could suffocate you. I'm tired of comparing all these numbers, motherfuck what they do. I'm so exhausted, there's just gotta be another way to make the needle move. Maybe DJs I could pay to. Pay to what, bitch? Spin that bullshit. One time in one club, idiot, what's that gon' get? You should be thankful how the game's grown. Shit, you used to have to do all this on your own, don't you remember? Yeah, kid, exactly. It was fun when I was young and now it's getting maddening. Incoming pity party, man, I should have been established. With all this hidden talent, Cymple should be triple platinum. Pop that nipple and cry, baby, someone get a nap. How about I quit rapping? Sure. Then you don't exist. Then there's no disappointment in the goals that I don't get. All these years, all these songs adding up to mean nothing. Wait, you a poker player, right? I know you bluffing. Maybe not. I'm drinking more than I should and getting crazy thoughts. I've been on the road for months. Look how big my baby's got. Feel like if I ever stop making music, then I'm doing nothing. Daddy's screwing up, plus I'm the rudest husband. Ooh, you buzzing. If you quit, then you a quitter. That ain't really depression. You just sad because you bitter. Take some pills of medicine. No, that don't make nothing clearer. I hate the man I see when I'm looking at the mirror. Then change your image. Reinvent yourself today. They gon' say you did some slim shady shit anyway. I don't care anymore. I can only be me. You gon' fail your whole life. But bitch, we gon' see.
Ooh.
You know what that one reminds me of? You know
Best
what that
rapper
one
ever?
reminds me of? Best rapper ever and High Ren.
Yeah, dude, I had never heard High Ren until I made this track. And
Really?
I had heard Eminem had one. Was Eminem's called the best rapper ever?
No, that was
That's
Tom.
Tom McDonald.
Yeah, Tom
Okay.
McDonald's had
Well,
a
Eminem-
similar one, but
Eminem had one where I know, I remembered it was called My Darling, I think. My
Yeah,
darling,
I think
living in
yeah.
something, my darling. And where he's talking to the devil, and the devil's like, isn't that us up there on that poster? Like, that shit was crazy. So that's probably where I got the influence from. But then after I recorded this, somebody was like, have you seen High Ren? And I was like, no. And they sent me the video. I was like, God, I don't even want to put mine out now. That dude is insanely
crazy. Yeah.
man, and his vocabulary is
yeah.
Good God.
Ren's actually what kind of made our channels. We started going down his rabbit hole.
Yeah. Well, because we had already heard all of Tom's music, so it was like,
oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I got to listen to more of him, man. He's really talented.
Oh, Yeah, he needs to hear. He needs to
Yeah.
hear what turned us into dirty Betties, uninvited.
Yeah,
What?
Ren did. Yeah.
Yeah. More Ren or more Tom?
I think he
You
said
need more
Ren.
Ren.
Oh yeah.
Simple.
That's what I was. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I need to hear more Ren. I've heard a lot of
Yeah.
Tom. I think Tom is amazingly talented. I think
Yeah.
Tom's extremely talented, awesome writer. I would, maybe, hopefully down the road, if I keep getting a buzz, man, whatever it may take, I would love to. And I'm sure there's a couple people, anybody that's an independent rapper. If you want to say you don't want to do a song with Tom McDonald, you're a fucking liar.
Liar.
You're a
Yeah.
liar. You're a liar, or you need to stop being an independent rapper because
Or hating.
you gotta be stupid. But
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
love to do a track with him. He's amazing.
Dude, it would
Him
be.
and
It
Nova.
would be.
Nova's fire too. Nova's been dope too.
Yeah, Nova's a dope rapper. Like, and some of her older stuff, like Nova's a good writer. Like she's got a great pen. Yeah, no, I would definitely love to see you and Tom drop a song together for sure.
Oh,
I
hell
think
yeah.
it would be so fire. Like,
And Adam Calhoun's been working with him. Those projects are awesome, dude. Adam's insanely talented, crazy with the pen too, man. Adam's ferocious. He's a beast on the mic, bro.
Yeah, he
Hope,
is.
I can get up there and work with him at some point too, man.
that would be fire.
That was really dope what Adam did with the Nashville. What Adam, Broadnex, and Demon collectively did with the Nashville thing was really, really cool, man. People just have blown by that. Like, yeah, they did some Nashville shit and they're trying to take over and they're doing blah, blah, blah. All this dumbass narratives are out there. That's not it, man. They open the doors for anybody. Like, I haven't seen anybody in independent music really do what they've done ever.
No,
They did
no.
ever.
It's like the epitome of what is it? Rising tides lift all ships. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Because Adam now had this, like, I think he grew a lot in the last couple of years, especially with his collab, with Tom and stuff. It really brought more people to him, and so now he is paying that forward, and I think that's incredible. And I wish more people were talking about it. You know what I mean? It's like, and it's I blame Ryan.
Yeah. Well, either whatever the case may be. Here's the thing. We know where the narratives got spun from. We don't even need to address that. But the fact that there's still chatter online about this was a thing for this and this was a thing for this, you weren't there. This was a thing where everybody came together and was happy and building each other up. And there was not one single thing out of anybody's mouth was hating when we were there. Now, there's people that left there and figured they'd try to shoot their shot and do some hating ass, dumbass, lame ass shit to try to get some attention, but they weren't saying or doing none of that when they were there. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
whatever.
No, yeah, people jump on any bandwagon to get the attention. Like, I mean, and that says more about who they actually are than anything, honestly. But it's I don't know. I'm glad that everything kind of came to light at least, and people know about it. So I can't wait to see what comes from all of that and stuff. Like, I think this year is going to be big for a lot of y'all. Honestly, I really do.
Absolutely.
I'm grateful for anybody that's helped me do anything. Everybody that leaves a comment under my stuff right now, likes and all that. My channel has not grown like this. I started a channel and I left it alone forever, and I'm going back and trying to pick it up now in the past couple of years, and that is a tough task to do. Yeah. And so anybody that's a part of doing anything with me, sharing something, commenting, liking, I don't give a shit. I appreciate it all very much.
Yeah. Well, I think y'all really showed what y'all can do and what y'all are capable of, and that went a long way with so many people. And like, I think I've seen a lot of the bigger reactors, the ones that I really, really respect, Flawed, Jared, all of them, Gimmick, like everybody is starting to pick it up, and they're really starting, I think, to see the quality of the music. So I really see sky's the limit.
Yeah, for real. And this is the last little shout out thing I'll do. I will talk all night too. Y'all, I'm going to have to cut it off pretty soon. But I do want to say, for real, thank you very much to all the reaction channels, man. I greatly appreciate that. I hadn't received this amount of respect for my music ever, and it's dope to see. And thank y'all as well.
Well, it's well
Oh, thank
deserved
you
for sure.
for coming on too.
Yeah, thank you for
That's how you
coming
get
on.
yourself out there. You know.
Heck yeah.
The one thing
Yep.
that we
All right.
always say about Tom's music, though, is that you find Tom when you need Tom. But I think that people are now finding you when they need you too.
That's awesome. Hey, that's very powerful. I like that. I'm gonna put that on I'm gonna frame that and put that up in there. People found me when they needed me.
Heck yeah. Well, in the spirit of that, this is Settle Down.
Yep.
So we got 2
Okay.
left, and I'm excited because I love that last track too. I can't wait to hear this one though. Settle Down. Anything you want to say before we jump into it?
It's kind of like it's got a theme through it. It's kind of a storytelling, and I call it my like Shabuzi line dancing track because it kind of gives you that feel. It feels like something you could line dance to.
Oh, I'm here for that 100%.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll shake my ass. All right. Here we go.
Small town he ain't never been to, on the road to a new location. He gets tired of driving, stops in for a quick bite and ice cold libation. Now he's arguing with the waitress though, and she's asking him to be patient. But he calls her names and the vibes all change, and now we got a situation. 3 guys from the bar slowly approach, and he flips his pocket knife open. Now will be a good time for a real deep breath and an apology, or you can bet it's going down. Settle back down. Please don't start no bullshit. This side of town, I think you need to settle back down. This that kind of place where you won't be found. Settle back down. Settle back down. Settle back down, little darling. Settle back down. Ain't nobody gon' hear you hollering. He got a new thing 45 minutes out that she talking right. Now he understands who runs that down there, but it'll be fine if he go at night. They meet up and things are going great, but so far he ain't been too flashy. Then that liquor start kicking in and he's thinking if they want anything I'll smash them. Now he's stacking signs, talking drunk, proud and loud, calls them punks. When they leave, they all in front. All that shit talk, about to get walked down. Just settle back down. Please don't start no bullshit. This side of town, I think you need to settle back down. This that kind of place where you won't be found. Settle back down. Settle back down. Settle back down, little darling. Settle back down. Ain't nobody gon' hear you hollering. Pick your pleasure, pick your poison, pick your words, pick your choices. What you put in motion comes back round to you like it owes you one. Nobody's bigger than karma, and the biggest man don't always win. It's the one who gains the upper hand. Be sure before you take a stand, you got at least a little plan. For you catch some hands, can't stand, and then they all yelling, man down. Just settle back down. Please don't start no bullshit. This side of town, I think you need to settle back down. This that kind of place where you won't be found. Settle back down. Settle back down. Settle back down, little darling. Settle back down. Ain't nobody gon' hear you hollering.
Kind of a feel good song.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I like
So
that.
That was
had
dope.
yourself a little
I
bop
agree.
there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I appreciate
That
that.
Had
was
yourself a
definitely.
little bop.
Hey, you know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
I
started
really like
laughing.
that.
Hey, I started laughing halfway through this because y'all gonna have to go check this out. Man, Chill Rock did an album reaction the other night. I know y'all didn't see it because y'all
Yeah.
were probably waiting to do
Right.
this.
No.
Mhm.
He reacted
Yeah.
to this song, that one just in Down, and he's dancing and he's dancing at the end and yelling it. Man, that dude's got great energy, bro. He is hilarious.
Oh, he does.
boy. Yeah.
I really
Absolutely.
liked
go
it.
check
That's
that out.
actually like one of my favorites
Yes.
right now. I like a good bop. Like
I appreciate
so,
that.
Oh yeah.
I
Chill Rock's,
I like
I think,
that one a lot.
I think Chill Rock said that's his number 2 on the whole album.
Yeah.
The
yeah,
whole
yeah,
album
yeah,
is dope. I haven't heard one song on here that I don't like.
Thank you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I
no.
No
appreciate that
skips.
for real.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
skips.
No, it's super solid. Like, I'm
Yeah.
excited. Like,
Yeah.
this is dope.
Yeah, I could put it in. I could put it in, just kind of let it go. I could be around my house. I'll know it soon.
Oh,
Here's
yeah.
Here's what happens. I get an album and I go to work and I work 10-hour days. So
Mm.
I'll listen to it literally on repeat, on repeat, on repeat, on
Yeah.
repeat, on repeat. The whole album I just play. So yeah, I'll know it soon.
That's awesome, Carol. Thank you very much. Hey, hearing that there's no skips, that's what every artist strives to have, an album that you don't want to skip
Yeah.
anything on. So that's dope.
Yeah. No
Yeah,
skips
no.
for me.
That's definitely a big deal to me for sure. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. If
freaking
I
love
gotta
it.
make a separate playlist from your song to skip songs, like that's a problem. You know what I mean? Like, but no
No, yeah.
no skips.
Well, yeah. No, it's true. Like, I remember there's been so many times I've either gotten an album, like, I mean, back in the day when I would I'd buy a CD or whatever. And, well, like, because you would hear the song on the radio, so when, it would come out on Tuesday, you'd head over to Blockbuster Music or whatever, and you'd buy your CD, and then it was like, that was the only really good song on the whole album. It's like, they just focused on, there was like, 2 or 3 that might be great, but like, there's so many songs. I think the very first album that I ever got that I was just like, loved every single song on it was Linkin Park Hybrid Theory.
Oh, God, yeah. I loved
When
everything
is that?
they ever did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Hybrid Theory, is that the one where they remixed the rappers on there?
no, it was their
No,
very first
that's
album
that's
ever.
the very first one. No, the
Yeah.
Reanimation album is where they remixed
Yes.
the rap. That's one of my favorite albums of all time, I think. God, they had some talent on that album.
Yeah, that was the first time I'd really heard like rap and rock like that together, and I was like in love. It was like my 2 favorite things in one. I was very young. Well, I wasn't that young. I mean, I was like 17, I think, when that album came out.
Yep, I got to see Chester Bennington
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
before he passed. I got to see them, Snoop Dogg and Korn together in Atlanta, and it was
I bet that was awesome.
the best concert I've ever been to. Best one I've ever been to.
That would be so cool. I would love to see Snoop.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
Snoop was dope, man. But I'll tell you what, Korn rocked that shit. Linkin Park was awesome.
Yeah.
But Korn, I mean, it was 50-50 on who. And then what they did at the end of it that was dope. Linkin Park got done with their set. Their lead guitarist struck a note. Wham, and they walked off stage and they left that note ringing. Wham, and they cut the lights out. And they left it ringing for a long time. I'm talking a couple minutes. And then one light came back on, and Mr. Hahn, I think that was a DJ, came up.
Mm-hmm.
He started cutting to the guitar note just being hauled out. And then the Reanimation album was out, and they had a song on there with Jonathan Davis, the lead singer of Korn.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to love that song. And while that note's being held out, Jonathan Davis comes in with the vocals off stage, boring, and everybody starts going crazy. And then lights, they come out and they ripped it, man. That shit was awesome.
That's so cool.
That was a crazy ending to the show. Yeah, they were dope live.
Man, I wish I would have seen
them live.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen them live. R.I.P. Chester for sure. Man, but that's a dope experience.
It was awesome. Hey, okay, I'll shut up at last story. When we pulled up there to do that, we pulled up there by these dudes that were like diehard Korn fans, and they were drinking. We're all drinking, and they got they're funneling beer, and they're like, "Bro, we've been following Korn like this is like our 4th show, man. We love them. We love Korn, man." They're drinking liquor and all this, and I was like, "All right." They passed out at their car. One of them was laying in the grass, Another one's got like puke on him and all that shit. And I came out at the end of the show and I saw him there and I was like, hey, man, hey, y'all good? Because I didn't want him to be dead, asphyxiated or whatever. And,
Right.
Yeah, the driver woke up and he was like, what's going on, man? I was like, no, the show's over, man. The show's over.
Did they miss the whole show?
They slept on the grass.
That's
The grass out there, threw up everywhere. And this other kid on the passenger side, he was like, how was corn, man? And I was like, amazing, bro. I didn't want to lie to him, but I was like, bro, it's the best shit I've ever seen.
That sucks. Like,
play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Yeah.
Hey, that's facts. This is such an appropriate way to end this whole thing.
I was gonna say,
I don't want listening to it again.
Yeah.
I'm like,
because it was like the first time. Yeah, it was the first one.
I heard it.
It's like our song now.
Full circle.
Yeah.
It's our song. Yeah.
We're sharing our hatred for this man. I'm just kidding.
Well,
then if we're doing that, we have the wrong symbols. It's the wrong symbol.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Can you do that?
Yeah. Hold on. Can you do that? Hold on. Yeah, you can.
You did the same thing I did.
Yeah. Or it's what is the is this the new what is the new way? How do they do the
I don't have a clue. My stepson probably knows. I can just call him in here.
It's like I don't even know. Like, it has wings.
Yeah.
So did y'all film these diss tracks at the same time?
Yeah.
Same area?
When we decided to do it, we both Target and me wrote ours on a Saturday, I think, and I drove down. I didn't get mine done till Saturday night at like 11 p.m. I drove down early because he's 4.5 hours away. I think I got up at 6, and I tried to listen to it all the way there and learn it. And, I mean, it was a struggle to get through this. It was very, very painful. Most of the time, I know my verses front to back. I kind of pride myself on being able to do that. This time, I did not. And Target knew his better than me, and he won't shut the hell up about it. but he did. He knew his better. But Breadwin's just good. Breadwin, he knew at the end of the take, he was like, "Okay, you missed this part and this part. Let's come here and let's get this." And he's just good at his craft, man.
Yeah. No, it's really hard because I do this really cringy thing on my channel where I do lip sync videos, but like I make them very entertaining. Okay, I am extremely charming to watch, so don't judge me. But people don't realize how hard it is to go from like start to finish without messing up, and so like majority of the time, I try not to have too many like edits. So like, because sometimes I'll do like wardrobe changes and everything. Is pretty fun. I still think my favorite one, well, I guess y'all's favorite one is probably We Ain't Cowboys, but I did one to Chrome, Tom, Adam, and Nova.
That dope
one was
song.
Pretty. Dude, I killed it. I'm not gonna lie. I killed it. I did Adam's verse better than Adam did Adam's verse. That's
but this track, I mean, normally if it's a regular song and there's a chorus, you kind of have a break in there this is just like 100,000 bars of just rap. So every time I remember a line, I got to remember how does the next one start? It was just crazy. Yep.
Yeah, we tell Tom all the time that Lacey's coming for his #1 Billboard charts for lip reading, lip singing,
lip syncing. Yeah,
it's a thing.
His name is Donald Paulson. I'm going to say that every time I see that guy.
All right, let's hear it.
Oh no, I definitely cannot sing. He said I can sing. I definitely cannot sing. I'm much better at like attempting to rap than I am sing. That's 100%.
Same.
All right. I freaking love this. All right. Let's get it.
What's this, Skim? Half of the term country rap is the word rap, right? We ain't forget that, right? So if you're the king and you just better than everybody, well, you're gonna have to show me. Hi, Ryan. I've been quiet about you a really long time, Ryan. We all sat back, reclined, and let you shine, Ryan. But then that ego started working on your mind, Ryan. And drugs of all kinds, Ryan. Now you done fucked around and stepped across the line, Ryan. No more lying, Ryan. Trailer May been begging me for years to show your lame ass how to rhyme, Ryan. I'm sure you can destroy me without even trying, Ryan. You're so fire, Ryan. Before the haters say this ain't your beef, I've been biting my tongue with a shade throwing geek for weeks. Me and Murph did a song with some real ATL rap legends. Soon as it drops, here you come with all your dumbass shenanigans. Doing IG stories about the girls shaking ass. It don't belong in country rap. It was a yin yang track, you dumb fuck. Then surprise.
Okay, that was one of the questions I had. What video are you talking about, and how long ago was that?
Me and Big Murph about 2 years ago. All right, Vic XL used to have a show on YouTube called The Country Rap Report, where we all used to go on there, get interviewed. He'd talk about like current events in country rap. It's a way for him to promote everybody. Vic's a cool dude. Vic set up with Mr. Collie Park, who's a super famous, well-known producer in Atlanta. Matter of fact, you remember Bubba Sparks, booty, 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 rocking. The way I let people know who he is, Collie Park, Bubba Sparks, that's who he's talking about at the beginning.
That literally, when you said that, that's what popped into my head, and I literally was about to start.
Yeah,
booty,
everybody
booty,
does. Everybody does. Although he's been around for many more years than that, has way more hits than that. I went through his catalog not too long ago. I was like, damn, I didn't realize he produced that and that and that and that. He's got smashes. But anyway, Vic connected us, me, and a country rapper named Big Murph, who's also dope. Y'all need to check out Big Murph too. With the Yin Yang Twins. And Collie Park did a song, a beat, and a hook called Twerking at the Hoedown. Well, we drove up to Griffin, Georgia, and shot the video on a farm. And chicks from Atlanta, they set up everything. They set everything up. And a bunch of country rappers came out too. It was cool. The Sticks came out. Millie Red came out. Yard Call came out. Coca came out. Us Trailer May was there. And it was just a lot of love, man. Everybody was kind of anxious to see what's going to happen with this. How's this going to go? This is awesome, you know? So then long story short, we get the video done. The video was whatever. It had some low points too, because it wasn't edited the best and all that. But anyway, they ended up messing the release up, and it came out at midnight when it was supposed to come out at like lunch the next day. Somebody screwed that up. It happens. I've done that before too. So the very next thing, I'm getting hit up by Vic. Hey man, the video's out, and Upchurch is talking shit about it. And I was like, do what? And he's like, yeah, look at his story. And his story, he's on there laughing and talking shit. And he's like, oh, these girls don't belong. This don't belong in country rap. These girls don't look good. They've got asses, got shoulder meat on them or something. I don't know what all he was saying. Then like a couple hours later, the next morning, he drops a track out of the blue. And I've heard people say that have reacted to this song and been like, well, did he have that track scheduled? Was it part of something he was trying? No, he just put out a track. He just put out a track, and he's like, I put this out because this is what real artists do. They put out song. Real artists do this and all this bullshit. And he can sit here and say whatever he wants. You can ask Vic. Matter of fact, I did talk to Vic on his podcast recently about that. It was some slimy shit. I don't care what he says. It was hating on us. We're small fish in this pond. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no reason you need to do all that shit besides you just want to be a little hater baby. So that's what that was. And I started to do it all back then and write a song about it back then. And Vic and people I was talking to was like, man, it's just going to look stupid. It's going to look dumb. Just be happy that you got this song with Yin Yang and just don't worry about that negativity. Don't give that no energy. So I was like, all right, maybe they're right. Maybe this ain't the time for it. But then when the Nashville thing rolled along, and then he's online popping shit again, and he's like, everybody up there standing around you in them pictures suck too, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, damn, I've been in 2 of them pictures. You know what I mean? I've been in 2 of them the past couple nights. So me and Target were kind of telling Adam, like, hey, man, look, we got some shit to say, you know? we got some shit to say. I don't like this man's tactics. And he was like, don't worry about it. Don't do that. So then they start doing their beef thing. And then what is it? Just Trey and Hosier and everybody else starts throwing shots at Adam. And so we're like, why are we not doing it? He was like, y'all go. And Adam even made a post about it. And he was like, if other rappers are going to try to eat off of what's going on between me and you, then my friends deserve to be heard too. And that is keeping it a buck right there. That is the definition. He wasn't going to even do that shit. But then when people start sharing these other rappers and oh man, everybody hates Adam. Nah, don't paint that picture like that, because that ain't true.
No, well, and that's why I wanted to ask, because I thought that was important, that because I know that they just kind of gloss over, like they're not even really listening, but like, because they want to say that y'all just came at Ryan to like jump on the coattails and all of that, which obviously there was shit. He was throwing shade at y'all first, way like before it happened. Yeah. So then like y'all had every right to respond in that way.
Look, here's the thing. I know, and people know that are involved in it, and all you guys can even see it. The dude's character has been all over the place for everyone to see on display. There, I don't feel like I have to defend myself to anyone with a brain. So it doesn't bother me what all these idiot, dumbass trolls with these burner accounts get on here to do. Go ahead and keep spamming my shit, man. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
The narratives that a lot of these people believe is like, I don't even understand how a logical human could think that way. It doesn't even make sense what you're saying. You know what I mean? Like, what are y'all even saying? Like, there's just been like 150. Adam opened the doors up, and 150 rappers all came up there to destroy Upchurch. Everybody in country rap came up there to destroy rap. There was such an evil agenda in Adam's mission. And there's people that sat out going up there like, I'm not doing it because I'm choosing sides. What side are you choosing? Not to speak on a microphone? I mean, you didn't have to. If you didn't want to do a song with Adam, Adam wasn't on every single song either. He just opened the doors to everybody to come up there and network and everything. I mean, anybody that didn't really want to come to that, they did it for some personal little sissy reasons. I mean, some people may have had good reasons. They may have past history, whatever. Yeah. But it wasn't a big overthrow to country rap king messiah bullshit.
Yeah, which to me is just slightly delusional, because I mean, Ryan really hasn't like
slightly.
He hasn't. Well, I'm just saying, because like he in like the last 2 years, he has not been getting the same views or like, you know, and So I heard there was evidence. I haven't seen it myself, that like Turbulence only sold 400 copies. Like,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me just say this, Lacey. I'm not trying to disrespect you. Yeah. I don't even want to get into the particulars about this man's life or none of that, or what he's doing with music. I do not care. I don't care. He can sell 400 million tomorrow, or he can sell 3 outside of a convenience store. It's going to be the same way to me. It does not matter. I wish him the best, really, and I hope he finds peace, and I hope he has a wonderful life with his family. Just don't try to hate on anything I'm doing. Don't try to talk shit. Don't try to do all this slick shit. I mean, if he'd have just had problems with Adam, that would have been one thing. When you start trying to steer your fans to be like, and this Tennessee project, this is going to be, people's going to start turning their back on you, and all people's going to turn their back. What are you hating on this project for when there's people taking time away from their family and their work to come do this shit? Just to be a part of something for music, for the love of music. You love music so much. Why did you hate that? Because Adam was attached to it. That's it.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
That's crazy. Well,
all right, let's finish her out so Carol can get some food. I haven't eaten.
Yeah, I got to. Literally. I got to, for real. My bad.
Just to let you know, my
church threw a new song up to try to steer as much traffic as you could from us. I ain't even the one that...
Mel was trying to talk.
I was just trying to say that my camera went off again. I'm not going to fool with it, so just, go ahead.
Okay.
Saw all this. Go ask Vic XL. You scared of competition, pussy boy. We know that smell. But I'm sure you're gonna say, this is all in my imagination. You never heard of me. The whole me's a situation. Truth of the matter, you ain't gotta know my fucking name. Just listen when they talk about any real rappers in this lane. You ain't the king of shit, and you ain't nothing to me. The only thing you ever pioneered is how to sing off key. Cool, what are you, 3? You and them nerd friends you keep should just leap right off his Pete Creek squad. Y'all see this a motherfucking snitch that y'all backing? Cause if this how y'all judge rapping, maybe just stick to kayaking. This motherfucker is a geeker, cussing at his phone, trying to compare himself to Elvis and statues in ancient Rome. I may never sell the records you have in a billion years, but I got some you'll never have. Respect of my peers. You called Adam all these names on the gram, acting hard, then he recorded for 2 weeks straight inside your fucking backyard without a peep. Talking about how you roll so deep, you lock blocks down, security on every single street. That's how cowards move. What you got, some form of paranoia? Acting like Jelly was plotting on you when he was out here riding for you. Sneak recording conversations with your friends in the basement. Oh wait, I get it, he must think he's a Cree-Crit agent. Just Trey stepping in like a co-defendant. Dear Up Church, you think it's gonna snow this Christmas? I love the snow skin, especially cause it's the color white. Talk to
I
you
love
later.
the ad
Here's my
lib.
number. Call me if you'd like. Y'all ain't good rappers just cause y'all cuss and yell. Holler at your holler boys. Y'all dumb as hell. Trying to discredit Shaka. Got them trolls going stupid. What's wreck? Rednecks hating everyone on computers or researching homicides that Edward created. Retard has no evidence in a court of law, maybe. You always talking about how great you are. Show and prove. And ostracizing Chatty Bobby, that was a hoe ass move. I was in North Carolina. That shit ain't go like you said. You ain't do sound check. You went and bought a Harley instead. They got up sounding like shit, blaming it all on the band. Had them cut the lights down and you hid your face in your hands. Charging fans $60 for a fucking t-shirt. You ain't no people's champ, nothing, motherfucker. We work. I remember that Tennessee show where we first met Murph. You brought that lady on stage and put $500 in her purse. She was struggling. At first I thought, what a great guy. But you announced the shit to everybody. Motherfucker, wow. See, that's the difference. It's all about this image y'all creating. That's what keeps them separated from the people that ain't faking. So internet folks, if you want to get close to Upchurch, just kiss his ass and tag his channel till the fucking shit works. Just go ask Industry Exposed. Oh, Beast Boy knows. Next week he's going live sucking Upchurch toes. Tell him all I'm clout chasing. What's my cap size? Indirectly promote me to stay on Ryan's good side. Church of whitey victim, personal prison, hermit living, nerve twitching, flipping through his search engines, fishing for historical symbolism. Tweaker, quit staying up late, clean out your system, put them pills down before you legitimately become a victim. So when you saying country rappers suck and bragging how you kill them, sorry church, I live long enough to see myself become the villain. Prove it.
Yeah, this song's
Great.
so fire.
Great album all the way through.
So dope.
It's been great.
Yep.
I really like it.
To the nod,
Thank you,
dog.
Carol. I appreciate that.
I
Thank
really
y'all for
like
having
it.
me on too, for real. I appreciate it, and I appreciate everything y'all doing, all the reactions and everything. I try to post and share as much as I can. I do get bogged down.
Appreciate it.
And another thing that sucks with me is I can't have my cell phone at work during the day.
Yeah.
So I'm not able to get on there and really share stuff till I get off work. And then I'm trying to jam everything into 4 or 5 hours, you know?
Right.
No, we understand.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
We definitely understand.
Yeah. We
All right,
appreciate
well.
you giving us your time tonight. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Yes, it was super fun.
Yeah.
Super,
This
Thank
super
you,
fun. I
amazing.
appreciate you much.
Yeah.
Can she hear?
yeah, yeah, I can hear.
Yeah.
I'm over here saying things. I don't know if y'all can hear me.
I
though.
got you.
But
Thank
yeah,
you, Mel. I think your head kind of shrunk since we've been on here.
Yeah.
a little bit.
You're a little gray.
All right. I'll
But-
see y'all later. I appreciate y'all having me. Thank you, Lacey.
Much
Thank you
love,
so much.
Cymple man.
Have a good one. Chat. Y'all have a great one. Thanks for joining us. We will catch y'all next time. Go subscribe.